on the ground or anything to discourage you. That is, our leader has warned us on many occasions about situations that could bring discouragement, confusion. Oh, yeah, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. What to for now? Wow, is it like this? This is freedom fighting. Do you understand? This is freedom fighting, for goodness sake. Therefore, do not give up. Before I continue, please let us pray.
onye ali nnu atakasị ya arụ onye anwụ mmiri gbagbuo ya n'aha Chukwu okike abịama Chukwu okike abịama Chukwu kere ihe niile ihe kere ya Asem na bụ nwata na Monde Kano, onye ọbụla tinyela aka n'imegide ụmụ Igbo, onye ọbụla tinyela aka n'imegide ụmụ Biafra, onye ọbụla tinyela aka n'imegide m, asị m ana tiwelie ya. Ise. Asị m onye aṅụọ mmiri gbagbuo ya. Ise. Asị m onye aṅụọ mmiri gbagbuo ya. Ise. Asị m onye a zụkwụ n'ala ana tiwelie ya. Ise. Asị m onye a rie nnu atakasịrị ya arụ. Ise. Chukwu okike abịama, ebunye m ọfụ Igbo niile. Ise. Ọfụ Igbo niile, ike nke ụmụ Igbo. Ike nke ụmụ Igbo ji eju ọgụ abụnye m gị tata bụ ụbọchị eke mmụọ niile bụ mmụọ eke batara n'ala Igbo asị m gị binye bịa n'ọrụ ụmụ Igbo ọgụ bịa n'ọrụ ụmụ Biafra ọgụ bịa n'ọrụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ọgụ bịa n'ọrụ m onwe m ọgụ bịa n'ọrụ ndị ọdịnala niile ọgụ bịa n'ọrụ ụmụnne anyị niile ọgụ asị m na bido tata gawa ka m na-ekwubi ndụ n'isi ụmụ Igbo ka m na-ekwubi ọganihu n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile ana m ekwubi na tata ka ọgba aghara dị n'ala Igbo ga-adajọ tata ka ọnwụ dị n'ala Igbo ga-adajọ ejiela anyị ọgụ n'ọnụ niile ọnụ ọbụla na-eri nnu eri mmanụ anaghị ekwu arụ ọnụ ọbụla na-eri nnu eri mmanụ anaghị emegide nwanne ya n'ọnụ ọbụla na-aṅụ mmiri na-eri nnu eri mmanụ nke pụrụ echiche imegide anyị asị m ọnụ ada ogwu anya ọbụla na-ekpe anya ọjọọ na-ere anyị akwụọ isi ụkwụ ọbụla jiela anyị ije ọjọọ anyị si ụkwụ ada ngwụrọ aka ọbụla fụrụ anyị wee tụwa aka anyị si aka akpọnwụọ osisi ọbụla fụrụ anyị na-atụ mgbe anyị si ikuku fụtuo ya onye ọbụla fụrụ anyị wee cheta ihe gburu nwa ya gbuo ya onye ọbụla fụrụ anyị kpọwa akwa alịlị akọkwara ya akọ anyị si anya mmiri akọrọ ya n'anya anyị si na anyị ga na-ejere anyị ga na-ana ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma ọ ga-adịrị Nnamdi Kanu na mma ọ ga-adịrị ezinụlọ ya na mma ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ Igbo na mma ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ Igbo nọ mba ofesi na mma ọ ga-adịrị ụmụ Igbo nọ na mba niile pụrụ iche iche na mma ndị niile nọ n'ụlọ mkpọrọ na ha ga-apụta ha ga-enwere onwe ha na anyị bụ nwatakịrị na-asa arụ n'afọ nke anyị kwutere bụ nke ọma nke anyị gụtara bụ nke ọma nabata na anyị n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu mana nke anyị na-agatara biko gbaghara na anyị amara agụ na anyị bụ nwatakịrị anyị ekenekwa unu ụzọ ọbụla anyị si na-emegide unu bịa gbaghara anyị ma nyekwa anyị ike na mmụọ anyị ga-eji gbaghara ndị mehiere anyị ekwe ma kwere na gị nwa bụ Chukwu okike abịama Chukwu eke Chukwu orie Chukwu afọ Chukwu nkwọ Chukwu kere ihe niile mana o nwere ihe kere ya anyị sị gị ya gozie mmiri ya gozie obodo niile ọ ga-awụsa gozie obodo niile mmiri a ga-awụsa gozie obodo niile mmiri a ga-awụsa gozie mba niile ala Biafra niile bụ ndị ga na-azụ ụkwụ n'okporo ụzọ mmiri a ga-awụsa gozie ha na-eke gozie ha n'ori gozie ha n'afọ gozie ha na nkwọ na Chukwu okike abịama
Ise. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. And today is the 27th day of June 2022. Today is Monday. Therefore, do not forget that we are still in a media confrontation with BBC. We are not like others, 15 minutes people. Once immediately after 5 minutes, 15 minutes, we must continue bombarding BBC, even on social media, making the whole world to understand that they are purveyors of fake news. Even in the social media, even in TikTok, if you can act it to alert everybody just to be careful, alert the youths to be careful of BBC, that they are purveyors of fake news. If it's not true, I think another day I will play the clip of Paul Kagame, how he quietly brought down the BBC reporter in Kigali. You know, they thought that they can act in anyhow or ask questions anyhow. But President Paul Kagame, kudos to him. He quietly, brought them down with superior argument. That's it. So please, as IPOB family members, Biafrans in general, you have to continue calling BBC. If you can do things, on social media, alert the whole world that the BBC should be regarded as a snake. If you hear them, run away. Don't even tune to them. Don't listen to them, because they are purveyors of misinformation, disinformation, fake news, false news. That is what they are. As Paul Kagame said it, that they always think that they are the owner of value. So everybody must abide. They judge you by their own perceived value. That is who they are. Anything they talk, they are the owners of the world. But, I used to say it. Empires don't last forever. I think even during the last Commonwealth in Rwanda, Commonwealth meeting, things are changing little by little. It's only the caliphate that cling to Britain. But things are changing gradually. Empires never last forever. Some empires they lasted more than 1,000 years, but it doesn't mean they will last for eternity. And eventually they fell. So BBC should understand that things change, that empires don't last forever. We might be at the receiving end today, but things will eventually change, because they are always bringing out what they want the world to hear about us. They are always lying to the world about us. We, Biafrans that are the victims, they are putting us, the same way since 1966, Igbo coup. They are presenting us to the world as the aggressors. Things must change. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Apartheid regime in South Africa, they thought that Britain was supported, sponsoring them. Number one sponsors are Britain. The apartheid regime of South Africa. Britain was number one, sponsoring them, supporting their number one supporter. What happened? It eventually fell. Today they are, making efforts to be facial friend with South Africa. That is the reason why, when Theresa May was the British Prime Minister, she visited Robben Island in South Africa. She visited in South Africa, and she wanted, on her way to Robben Island, where Mandela, who they referred to as terrorists during his time, Britain labeled him as the chief terrorist, chief monster. BBC was talking against him, against ANC, that they are the monsters of this world, that they want to change things, bring terrorism. Now, a journalist, British journalist, also questioned Theresa May. I watched that clip. Theresa May was not comfortable. The man asked him, said, now you are okay, you are darling to South Africa. You want to see where Mandela was solitarily confined during his imprisonment. Don't you? But that time you were a member of parliament. You were gallivanting, calling them terrorists. Mandela was a terrorist. He was uncomfortable with that question, and he didn't answer that question. He said, how are you feeling now? So that is how the world is. Let nobody be confused. Let nobody be frustrated. We are focused. Some people are already jumping ship. They are going on Nigerian politics, electioneering, the evil politics. But where we stand is where we stand. On Biafra restoration, you cannot buy our future, our eternal future, with maybe 4 years or 8 years of carrot, sugar coating. Now from there we lose our future. It's impossible. Therefore, be focused. If you are not focused, thinking that electioneering is what you gain, simply checking out from IPOB and go and do what you're doing. The Nigerian military is on the rampage in our land, but our land will consume them. That is the only promise we give to them. Our land must consume them. They are understanding the language. That is only where I will stop. But we must continue. We must continue. We are in a war, both hot and cold war, covert and overt war with the caliphate. It used to baffle me. Everybody used to cry, oh, the Fulani, they are killing everybody. Oh, if you go east, west, north, south, everybody is crying for one tiny tribe. But for people to organize and do something, no way. And they play politics. And they play politics. Only IPOB is the driving factor that is rising up, that is rising up, or has risen up in order to do something about the situation. Therefore, we must continue in what we are doing. I will go on just a few minutes reading headline news before I continue into what I'm going to talk about today, which do not forget that tomorrow is our leader's court appearance. Tomorrow, the 28th, our leader is coming to the Nigerian court, which he has no business. Anyway, the presidency is putting pressure on the judges in order to do something, to continue holding our leader, who is innocent. Do you understand? But we are here. Our leader must be released. That is why today I'm going to talk just to have a retrospect, reflecting on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continuous fight. We have to talk about it. His continuous suffering, his continuous fight. That is what I'm going to talk about today. But before that, I will go into reading some news headlines. Do you understand? There is something I saw. I don't know how, because I tried to check the source. I don't know whether she really said it, but let me read it. It's from Tinubu's daughter, Fola Sade Mujidat Tinubu Ojo. What she said. He said, my dad made Lagos more comfortable for Igbos, but they chose to be ungrateful. You know, when elections come like this, there you start seeing the innermost human beings that are in that zoo called Nigeria. The innermost mind. Do you understand? He said, my dad made Lagos more comfortable for Igbos, but they choose to be ungrateful. Listen, there is something I'm seeing in that zoo. It's worrisome, but I know it's because of the primitive mindset of people. You see, the other day I read what the pig in the crib, Asare Dokubo, what he said, that he is supporting totally Tinubu. Yes, I'm not worried about it, but the reason of his support is what worries me, and that is the mentality of Nigerians. Do you understand? Oh, because he gave me money. He said he gave during when he was jailed, he gave his children money. He gave the wife, a house, and this and that. Just private comfort and private help. Now, the same thing that this woman, Tinubu's daughter, is saying, that my dad made Lagos more comfortable for Igbos, but they choose to be ungrateful. So, what I'm saying is this: people used to misunderstand, private goodness. Oh, he dashed me money. That's why I have to support him in his bid to be a governor or a president. That should not be the case. You can be a friend with somebody. He give you money, do this, do that. But when you look at his policy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you must support him or him politically. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. Because what matters is when you see somebody's politics or political views, you can tell him, look, we are friends, but I differ with you. Sorry, I will not vote for you. That is civilization. But it's not in Nigeria, because Nigeria is, you buy your vote. You buy, loyalty is being purchased. So, if had it been people are civilized in that enclave, I mean, Asari Dokwo wouldn't have been making that statement. Even if you want to support him, he wouldn't have said it publicly that this is because he gave my wife money. He gave him house to stay. He supported my children by making them to be going to school. So I will vote for him. No. That is very primitive. You understand? You can say that, okay, I've studied his policies. He meant well. For example, he meant well. Look at his financial policies, economic plan, this and that. That is what matters, not your own private interest. That is the reason why I continue hammering that black people, mostly Nigerians, they are still at very primitive level of humanity. I'm telling you. So this question of democracy, this and that is wastage of time. This mentality, this psyche is the reason why politicians, they made sure to impoverish everybody so that during electioneering they can buy you. Because you consider your private food, you are, as far as he give you money for food that particular time. So he's a good person, he's Mr. Nice Man. So you have eaten his food, so you must vote for him. This is the situation the Europeans were in 13th to 14th to 12th century, nearly 1,000 years back, when they were zombieing also. Do you understand? When they were happy that one feudal lord line them up and give them crumbs, food, as Alhajis used to do in Ugwu Hausa. Line Almajiris up, give them one cup of tea and a piece of bread each. And now he can command them and say, no, just, go and kill Inyamene and they will go. Vote for me and they will go and do. Without question. Because he fed them one day. Do you see, the other time, one of our brothers called from Italy and he explained that you see the level of backwardness that Muslims slamming. Forget about somebody riding nice car. Please, I used to say it. It doesn't matter that somebody is having private jet that in a million years it cannot manufacture. It cannot be manufactured in that zoo. Do you understand? Forget about that. He dressed very well. No, that is not civilization. He's still primitive animal because the way he reasons. Let's wait for this person because he gave me money. So he's a good person. Let's vote for him. That is a level of primitivity that the Europeans have surpassed by almost 1,000 years. That is what is still going on in Nigeria. So let me continue reading. This woman, the daughter of Tinubu, he said, my dad made Lagos more comfortable for Igbos, but they chose to be ungrateful. So now, listen. And in that place, I think in Sahara Reporters or where I saw it, I commented. I said, okay, if Igbos or Lagos now is no more, or Igbos are not staying in other parts of the zoo, doing their legal businesses, and progressing. And somebody will come and say, you people, you come to our land, and this thing is, my dad made a conducive environment for you to progress. Which means we don't have no business being in Nigeria. That's it. It's as simple as that. Because now, I don't know, people in Kano also, we said the same thing. We made the things conducive. Now you must vote for us. So, is that, for how long can we continue in this quagmire like this? In a place you call a country, your own country, it is no more you are right as a citizen. In order to do your legal business, establish and prosper. No, it is not your. They are seeing it as a privilege given to you. Do you really read beyond the lines or in between the lines? Do you really read things? I don't know. Every Dick and Harry can come and insult us because of also our myopic system of views, our myopism. We don't look beyond to see what happens. Now, your hard work, no person, everything that you gather in Lagos, they sell to you double, triple price, and you still manage to gather everything, work hard, make your money. Somebody will come and say, no, my dad, we make a conducive environment for you to prosper. Do you understand? Ask me in any part of the zoo where Igbos are not prospering. Even in the north, every time they kill us, burn our properties. Even in Abuja, still we prosper. Now, imagine that if we have our own country, managing our own lives, imagine how prosperous or how more prosperous we could be. Now, if somebody is telling you that, hey, because you people are ungrateful, so you must
vote for me. Everybody have the right. I say, you have to convince people. In order, let me say in Nigeria, this thing per se. But we are not interested. We are not interested in Nigerian political electioneering, this favor that is everywhere. But I am judging by the statement because the insult is too much, honestly. He said the conducive environment you see today in Lagos that Igbos are enjoying while doing their businesses were put in place by my father, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. These people left their hometown and we accepted them wholeheartedly in Lagos State. How do you, so Nigeria, let me, sometimes, anyway, within small time, they will gather them and threaten to throw them into Atlantic Ocean or into Lagoon if they didn't vote for this person or that. That is the reality. They have been denied the same franchise of even registering for PVC, which we are saying no. Because this Nigeria is not our destiny. Nigeria, we have no space in Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. Our destiny lies in Biafra. If you want to force yourself, you understand? In a country you call your own a citizen, just an equal citizen. Somebody will now come and start telling you, we accepted you wholeheartedly. On what occasion? On what? Why? Why? It's very terrible, honestly. It's very, very terrible. Instead, they kept attacking my father at any slightest opportunity. Do you see what is going on in Nigeria is supposed to be feudal system? Forget about what they call electioneering. What do they call it? Democracy. That is rubbish. Everybody, what they are doing is the caliphate feudal system, rankade the system. So that once the politician come, anyone, you bow down and say, okay, rankade de sir. All for you, sir. That is it. Total obedience. But that is not who we are. You understand? An Igbo man, you convince him with superior argument, not by force, not by coercion. That is who we are, whether they like it or not. He said, without this man, there will be nothing like Igbos in Lagos. They make their billions here. Some of them don't even know their hometown anymore because they now prefer Lagos than where they are coming from. That's it. Oh, you are a Lagosian. Are you hearing it? You understand? That is what they are doing you. You say, oh, you are Lagosian. They say, hey, you come from somewhere. You come. When we are crying, shouting that, look, we need to look elsewhere in our land. Nigeria doesn't accept us. It doesn't matter how they pretend. Oh, this and that. It is a language of all these useless elders. In a country, there should not be some. There should nothing be. There should be nothing like a love us, giving privilege. No, it's something of right. Right. The Lagos Apapa Wharf is in Lagos. Tinkan Wharf is in Lagos. Servicing 200 and something million people. Just because they don't want emancipation of Biafrans. They call Igbo man. We have natural seaports everywhere. In One, in Calabar, in Uguta, in Onisha. No way. Instead, they carry the seaports, go to Kano in desert. And you want to continue being in Nigeria, right? Because you're foolish. You are foolish and stupid, honestly. That is the reality. I don't want to continue because it's the normal insult. Now they will gather the market traders and threaten them. If you don't do, we will burn your markets. Once you say, hey, they will give order now. The market, they say nobody should, you should vote for these people. They are our hosts. Have you forgotten 2019? When the market leaders in many parts of the north, Igbo market leaders and or is it Ezendibo, na Kafanchan, Ezendibo, na Kasina, na Daura, they banned our people from coming home to vote in 2019. In 2019, it is there that if you go to the east, if you travel to the east during this electioneering time, that if you come back, make sure you have lost your shop. Igbo, oh, Chineke kunai help you. How is the mighty fallen? They continue playing with us because we are stupid, not IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came and opened our eyes, raised us to become human beings. Do you understand? The Jewish, the European Jews, the Jews of Europe, they were calling themselves, after all, I'm a Spanish, after all, I'm a German. So, they tried everything in order to hide their real Jewish identity. Every time. They were building Europe. No, not they built Europe. Do you understand? They built magnificent places in Europe, in Venice, in Italy, in Portugal, in every part of Europe, in Austria. But from time to time, they tell them, hey, look, you people, no matter that you are born here, it doesn't matter whether you have stayed, your ancestors have stayed 500 years here. You are not a European, or you are Jew. They thought that they joking until the Second World War, the apex of their persecution. You know that Jews, they were forced to wear the Star of David open, that is, make it conspicuous, so that from 1 kilometer you will see somebody, the star is shining. Oh, he's a Jew. If you want to take him down as a sniper, you do. If you don't wear your emblem and you are controlled and your ID, they see that you are a Jew. You are gone. So you see, they were humiliated. The Jews were humiliated during the rise of Italy, the rise of Hitler of Germany. That they were slaughtered. And that was, they learned the hard way. They became political by force. People that were thinking that, oh no, it doesn't matter, after all, I have a nephew, he's a cabinet member of the president. No, we are doing well. Our business are booming in Hungary. They dealt with them, people that they slaughtered the intellectuals, Jewish intellectuals. Everybody the same. Even their politicians, Jewish politicians, all. They didn't have no difference and say, oh, these are elites and these are. No. All suffered the same thing. That was the bone that the hammer that broke the camel's bone. They started looking for their country. Biafrans, Omuibo, do you want what happened in 1966, 1970 to happen again? Before you people will be smart, politically aware. One of our person he called Agburundi Nzuzu. Agburuna political in nature. Oh, he can Ghana made that Agbron until they come to realize that look, the cause of our problem is this because we are stupid. That is what we are trying to raise here, the awareness. We are trying to raise here. Our leader started it. Raising awareness that what is happening to us, it will continue happening to us. until we realize that we are in a wrong place, that we need to go back to our land. That is the reality. Otherwise, how can somebody, if we're in Biafra land, how can somebody be telling you that they give you a conducive environment to prosper? That they welcome you wholeheartedly in your own country. You are progressing the place. You are not doing illegal business. Everything you are doing is legitimate. But you say, go to your land. Do you see the situation we are in? A very, very, very regrettable situation. We must continue. We must continue honestly. Okay. Let me continue. Terrorists kill another Kaduna Catholic priest on his farm. All these are no more news. Nigerians are numb. NUMB. They no more consider all these things. It's a normal thing. It's the normal, the new normal. Oh, it's Fulani bandit. You just be careful. Don't come out to 6 o'clock. Avoid it. And that is their solution. That is always their solution. You know? But they don't try to find out and say, let us tackle this issue once and for all. It's highly regrettable. Bandits gunned down Catholic priest, Father Vitus Borogo, in Kano. That's it. Another one. I'm sorry, in Kaduna. Kidnappers asking for 200 million to release my priest, Reverend Sister. That is Pastor Kuka. Because now they know that there is money in the church on the bunker. So the Fulani terrorists, they will continue. Now the other change. Get more money, extract money and buy more weapons. That is the bandits, the Fulani terrorists receive from their political masters in Nigerian presidency. So now they are going to is a Christian Association of Nigeria. Are Christians organized in order to take one stand? No way. Instead, this Daddy Joe will say call fasting and prayer. They will call after fasting. They will give now for God's protection. You will pay God to protect you. They will give. Sow seed. They turn everything to their advantage. They don't have the capacity in order to organize themselves and come out as one person and make a stand in that zoo called Nigeria. Every day, one pastor is kidnapped, the other reverend father is killed, the other one is they are asking 200 million on him and they will pay. Remember, T.Y. Danjumi say, if you trust Nigerian security for protection, you will be taken one after the other. That is what is going on. The Nigerian Christian community is the most stupid set of people I've ever seen. Greed is blinding their eyes. Greed. Otherwise, what stops them from coming out together as one person, having a unified stance? No. This one we say no. Thank God there is not they will not touch our congregation. No member. Well, as far as you buy this oil, you will not be touched by bandits. In Jesus' name, when you're on a foolish idiots, say amen. It is happening to others, to you. I can't. Aye. Okay. In another development, terrorists, I'm just reading because of time. I don't want to enter into the main body to read it. Just the headlines. Terrorists abduct divisional police officer in Kaduna. That's it. If they can abduct a divisional police DPO, now who are you? He has gone. He has people protecting him, but they abducted him. For you to understand that what is happening in Nigeria is from the executive. Do you understand? The killing of Deborah revealed many things. But will Nigerians learn? No, that one is gone. You see northern politicians, the caliphate politicians coming openly in order to, support the savagery, the killing and the burning of somebody alive because of religion. Because one Arab man that say he's a prophet only, nothing more. And he since going to 1,600 and something years now. Now a black person have to kill his brother because of that. Don't you see that there is stupidity inside? And you see the northern politicians supporting this openly. They didn't hide it. Atiku Abubakar, when he tweeted about it in order to condemn, immediately he removed it. And when confronted, he was telling you how he stood against Sharia. Is it not political Sharia? Is it talking rash, talking rubbish? Biafra, we need to get out even yesterday from that zoo. I'm telling you, we need to get out as quick as possible. Okay. There is something I will read, but elections can't fix what's wrong with Nigeria. It's by one Bayo Oluwa Semi. I want to read it. It's a very interesting article the guy wrote. He's a Yoruba guy. A very interesting article. He used to write articles for, I think, Sahara Reporters. He said, elections can't fix what's wrong with Nigeria by Bayo Oluwa Sami. Now, listen, Nigeria is on life support. The diagnosis and prognosis are scary and hopeless. Nigerians are living in a country that mirrors in all instances. Remember, is today's article, 27th June 2022. Nigerians are living in a country that mirrors in all instances the conditions in hell. Are you hearing? But the selfish, inordinate, and obdurate politicians are hell-bent on conducting the 2023 presidential elections. The problems confronting Nigeria are more than what the presidential election or any of the presidential candidates can fix. The problems of language, religion, and ethnicity cannot be resolved by conducting elections. The differences in our values, morals, expectations, institutions, patterns of belief and behaviors that represent our different histories, cultures, traditions, aspirations, and worldviews cannot be cemented together by election, which is true. Elections cannot solve conflicts between the Arab Muslim North and the indigenous Southern Christians. Past elections didn't guarantee our unity, peace, progress, prosperity, stability, safety, and security. Past elections didn't end the Boko Haram terrorists and the Fulani terrorists. Why are we so intoxicated to believe that the 2023 elections would achieve what past elections failed to do? I hope this guy is listening. He's listening to Radio Biafra, honestly. He wrote excellently well. Why do we put our faith and faith in the 2023 elections that they will stop the Northern agenda from colonizing and Islamizing Nigeria? PVC failed us in 2015 and 2019. Why do we expect a different result in 2023? Ask them. Yorubas have nothing in common with the Hausa, Fulani, and the Igbos. We don't speak the same language, that is true. Our culture and traditions are different. We don't share the same ethnicity. We don't share the same deity. Yoruba identity is deeply and proudly rooted in our ancient ancestors. So, how can we be called Nigerians? How can we call Nigeria one country? We are not one country. We are of different nationalities. Yorubas are not Nigerians. We are Yorubas of Yoruba nation. Can elections erase or deny these obvious facts? Absolutely impossible. Political speeches, promises, and posturings by the candidates cannot melt away our differences. Elections in Nigeria are based on politics of illusion and delusion, corruption and compulsion, looting and largesse, bribery and bandits. Elections cannot save or salvage Nigeria. It will further exacerbate the problems. It is evident Nigeria will forever remain a divided country or ethnic and religious lines. It will remain permanently a hostile, separate, unequal country. Elections are only timid attempts to solve our interactable ancient problems. Elections are not the solution. Separation is the only feasible and viable alternative. And that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching, enlightening everybody. Today, he is in jail for saying the truth. Do you see it? People are, I pity even our people that are so, excited. Oh, this person we want and everything. What? Why? Our leader asked a question one time, very obvious, intelligent question. He said something. He said, "You that want your brother to be the president of Nigeria, but you are dying to go to Italy. Is the president of Italy your brother? Does he come from Isiama Faruku or from your village, from Olo? Why are you dying to go to Finland? Is the prime minister there from Benin City? Do you see? These are things that you floor Nigerians with this intelligent argument. That is why they can never confront us. You that is scavenging or scrambling to travel to America, you want American visa, right? Is Biden your townsperson? Is he from Mongwa? Or is he from Enugu? Just tell me. Is he from Oware? But why you want to go there? He's not even the same color with you. But what matters is the policy. The policy is what matters. Policy that make everybody inside that enclave to thrive. Something you cannot get in Nigeria. Today, everybody is excited. You have 3 candidates. One from Fulani. The other one from Oduduwa. Although he's a Fulani stooge. The other one from Igbo. Pitobi. And you see people gallivanting. Nele primitivity. Nele orangutan. Oh, you want? So, if you vote for your brother, now everything will change. Is that so? Is that so? But if they now come, even tell you, no, choose remaining in the zoo for your brother to win and running to Denmark, getting visa to Denmark. You will choose to run away to get visa to Denmark. The prime minister of Denmark is he from your is he from Igbo land? Is he from Yoruba land? Is he from a Hausa land? Is he from your community? These are questions that when you ask yourself these questions, your brain, you start reasoning. Your brain, if you are a real human being, not a subhuman, you start thinking in a different way. Say, why do I want to go out? Where even those people, they are not even of the same color, the same race with me. Why? Because there is something there. There is something which Nigeria doesn't possess. Nigeria never possesses that quality. All that matters, Jagaban is a Yoruba man. Oh, Peter Obi is an Igbo man. Oh, Atiku is a Fulani man. Now, you see monkeys gallivanting. Oh, vote for this one, it will be better. And you see the most important question has never been asked. The electioneering fever is there. Intoxication. Now mine except IPOB. People are suffering from intoxication, electioneering intoxication. And the politicians say, when they hear that this person, the delegates, they were given $55,000 each, $60,000 each, $15,000. That is, they become intoxicated. They forget to think about the future generations, for goodness sake. I don't know. I don't know why my time wasted, honestly speaking, because of technical issue. But we must continue. Another headline, the last but not the least. Angry headsman reportedly stabs bus driver, conductor to date for killing 2 cows in Lagos. Are you seeing it? On the Mel. The owners of Nigeria, they kill you for animal. They say the man killed, he's a full animal, a full headsman in Lagos. So it's not how it didn't happen in Kano. It didn't happen in Sokoto, in Lagos. The other day, they burnt one prostitute for harboring Quran in her room in Lagos. Now they are audacious. They are bold because as they have been brainwashed, they own Nigeria. Now, a driver lost control of his car and killed 2 cows of a headsman. The man take knife and slaughter the man and the conductor for killing the 2 cows. And he will be taken to police. The military will rush immediately. What did happen? Oh yeah, okay, bring this man, we will kill him. They will take him, go outside and inside the barrack and protect him. The following day, they will release him. He go back to Kafanchan. They laugh. They will give him rank. After maybe few months, they will send him back to another part of the south to continue his good work. That is how they recompense them. You kill Onyamri infidel. You kill a Southerner, a non-Fulani. You'll be rewarded. That is the pathetic situation that the indigenous people are suffering in Nigeria. Somebody jumped, not human being, no, he killed cow, and the man took his knife and slaughtered the driver and the conductor. To death, they died in Lagos, southern Nigeria, in Lagos, where the daughter of Tinubu says they are the owner. In Lagos, so for you to understand that the indigenous people are the most stupid set of people in that zoo called Nigeria. That is why the Fulani have the audacity. You just imagine, every place is Fulani terrorists, Fulani herdsmen killing people. Imagine that it is another tribe that is doing this. Do even 1 or 2. For example, Igbo, they say Igbo people kill some Igbo boys kill somebody in Kaduna. For example, hey, before you know it, the whole, even they will attack Igbos even everywhere, even in Lagos, in Southwest. I'm telling you honestly. But the Fulani, they have impunity doing it. Everybody is you very stupid set of human beings I've ever seen there. Sometimes I regret why God. I say why I would have been created maybe 10th century or even before Christ. By now, maybe I would have been 3 somewhere. I know. Instead of coming to this type of people, sometimes I feel our leader. I feel him. We don't merit that type of human being. We don't merit him. It's only Chukwuoke. I'm telling you honestly, we don't merit him. The stupidity of people in Nigeria is thinking. One tiny race, the Fulani race, that is not up to 1% of Nigeria population. Killing everybody in Nigeria, everybody crying. This one cry here, this one crying. This one, if we want to do something, the whole Igbo, bring Igbo down, I beg, kill them. Do you see the stupidity? Do you see how successful the Fulani, they promoted the hatred against Igbo and they now use it in order to be killing every other? You understand? Killing every other people. Today they kill how many reverend fathers they abducted in Kaduna. There is something what Chineke say, which I concur directly with him. The northern Christians, they are using the southern Christians, the southerners as shield. They are afraid. They are afraid because what I'm seeing, I'm feeling it. That even they don't want any talk about referendum or sharing Nigeria, dividing Nigeria. The northern Christians become jittery. They will fight against it. Because they feel that once they are with this Fulani there, they will slaughter all of them. So we are their shield. We are the reason why they are still alive. I concur 150%. That is the reality. That is why every time they are being used, they use diplomacy. Anything about they come, you know. So they want everybody to be suffering what they are suffering. But our leader, remember when our leader was on the ground? Some northern leaders, northern youth leaders, or middle betters even, from Kaduna, I could remember they went to visit our leader and said that if Biafra come, that they will be part of Biafra. And our leader said, yes, it's Biafra, come and join. That is who we are. If you feel that maybe you are persecuted, we welcome you. Do you see the way one Igbo pastor from Iguacha, in Iguacha, welcomed the parents of Deborah, the dead Deborah, and gave them value? That is how we are. Instead of sabotaging what we are doing, so being afraid that, oh, if these people, if their friends go, Odudu will go, hey, that Fulani will slaughter them. So it's better everybody will be there dying, suffering the same thing, and be playing everybody. They will be playing politics with it. Father Kuka, we talk. When you talk here, and the other day we talk another thing. No, let us pray for Nigeria will be better, you know. So we vote for a Satan. You playing politics because they want all of us to be submersing, you know. All of us. They are afraid that if we go, that the northern Christians there will be no more. Let me tell you. Do you know that there are Christians in northern in Arab countries? Do you know that in many Arab countries there are still Christians? Even in Iran, Iran is a Muslim Sharia country, though it's a Shia. They are Muslims, but they have Christians there, indigenous Christians. In Iraq, the same thing. In Syria, the same thing. In Jordan, the same thing. Oh, Lebanon, anyway, that one is even not it's not a Muslim country anyway. Lebanese, you see them. They are 50-50, 50 Muslim, 50 Christians. That is the truth. Palestine, the same thing, they have Christians. Do you understand? Even in North Africa, in Morocco, they have Christians, indigenous people that are Christians. In Tunisia, the same thing. Everywhere they have in Arab. So, why are you afraid? Why do you want everybody to die just for you to feel that you are safe? That is a very wrong notion. Very, very wrong notion. Biafra will be able to protect other people more when we are independent, when we are free. Because that time we have our own state resources. We control ourselves. Now we can protect you. Do you understand? So stop playing the politics of the caliphate. Let everybody suffer what you are suffering. Instead of us to escape, no, come, all of us we sink. That is selfishness. Let me go direct to what the topic of today. Please, let me just regulate something at the background in few minutes, please. In few minutes.
Igbo presidency is like Niger Bridge. It's never been completed. Or maybe like Ogoni cleanup. They flagged it off the first time, second time, third time. Instead, they will go there to destroy people's houses. How about the 30,000 minimum wage? These are promises made. Or we will return you back to 86 naira per liter petrol pump price. What's happened? None of these things will ever happen. What is a dream? It's what you tell a woman around 8, 9:30 in the evening. By 5, you change. 5, 6 in the morning, you start saying something completely different. That's how it is. It's to seduce you. So you stop supporting IPOB, you stop supporting Biafra, you start thinking about the contracts you will get when an Igbo man from your village or from your town is there. Because they know that you will always reason like a very foolish African man or woman, as the case may be. These are preview schemes. Second major bridge, we're going to clean up. Igbo presidency, minimum wage, Enugu expressway. We will do this, we will do that. Airport in, what's the place? I said we build an airport in Aguilera. Airport in Lebanon. With Chinese investors, they will build a new city in Aguilera. Whereas the one in Asaba cannot, Boeing 747 cannot land there. They say it's too small. There's no drainage. Everything is not working. Where is not working? But they plan to. Do you have?
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. I'm sorry I have to regulate something at the background, please. That is the reason of this interlude. But we must continue. Today is the 27th day of the 6th month, being June, Monday, in the year of our Lord 2022. Tomorrow, our leader will be going to court. Our leader is there. We have a retrospect. Talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continuous fight. His continuous fight is a legacy that he is laying. Do you understand me? There is this saying that a prophet is never recognized in his homeland. It's even in the book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 24. If you want to read it in the Bible, it's there. Luke chapter 4, verse 24. You know, we learn from everything. There is no knowledge is a waste, honestly speaking. You know, a prophet is never recognized in his homeland. Notwithstanding, there is always more glory fighting for your own people than fighting for strangers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen attentively. I'm talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continuous fight, his legacy, the legacy that he's laying. He's laying a legacy. Do you understand? You know, some time ago, Mazi Chinasa said something. He said, no matter what you do for foreigners, you will never be regarded as their leader. Do you understand? Do you see Rochas Okorocha, even he quoted Quran in Arabic. He built schools in the north. You know, thinking that they will accept him. They are only taking you as a philanthropist. You will only be known as a philanthropist. Nothing more. Because you're a stranger. Some of the known famous American revolutionists, listen, we sing them every day. We shout them. And, you know, rightly so. Their names, some of them, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, Marquis de Lafayette, etc. But these are concussions. They are undiocha. Do you understand? But do you know that there were many black slaves that risked their lives by participating in that American Revolutionary War? You know, you hardly hear about them. Do you? You hardly hear about them. Do you understand me? Do you know the reason? because they are referred to as strangers, slaves. There is one they call, is it Crispus Attucks? He was the first person to be killed, to be martyred, to be slaughtered in the Boston Massacre of 1770. Do you understand? The first person, the first victim. He joined, he was highly zealous, fighting. He was the first person to fall before others. But when they make lists of people that fall, it's only the Caucasians. Because, do you know why? They see him as a stranger, as a slave. How can they put him in history? To blow his name? There's another one they call Salem Poor. Salem Poor, P-O-O-R. He's a patriot soldier. Even they say between 5,000, 5 to 20,000 slaves fought on the patriot side, that is on the American side during the American Revolution. But hardly you hear their name. Between 5 to 8,000 Africans or people of African descent participated in the revolution on the patriot side, and more than 20,000 served on the British side. They used them. Many of them fought with extraordinary bravery and skill. Their exploits lost to our collective memory. Do you know why it is lost? Because they were fighting, they were seen to be fighting for strangers, other people's war. Do you understand? These people, you hardly hear their name. When it comes to American Revolution, they call the names of the Caucasians. But many, you don't hear about Salem Poor. Do you? You don't hear about them. So, and many more. So, why I'm saying this for you to understand. Our leader na atọ n'ilu every time. No, ihe ọbụla ị chọrọ mere nwa iko gị nwanyị. Ihe ọ ga na-akpọ gị papa. He'll be calling you uncle, highest. If you want to buy him anything, uncle. That is the reason why we need to cherish our own. It doesn't matter that a prophet is never recognized in his homeland, but it doesn't debar you. It will never debar you from fighting for your people, because that is where you are always recognized. When you fight for strangers, when you do anything for strangers, there will be, something attached to it. Because as a mercenary. Do you understand? So when you hear all these people in American Revolution, Thomas Jefferson, rightly so anyway, many black slaves who saved their lives and fought gallantly, but hardly you hear their name because they were seen as strangers. These people, they were never fully recognized or given their due honor, because as of that time, they were literally seen as fighting foreigners or foreigners' war. You understand? Some see them as mercenaries because they were promised of buying their freedom from slavery through this fight. There is something I saw on the social media. I saw, they say whether in Kano or Kaduna, I don't know. They say in a shop, I saw the picture. Almajiri is lining up. They say, the person explained. He said, you see, it's an Igbo man. They are lining up. They line up for one. He called Almajiri about, I don't know how many, whether 20 or I don't know, to come and line up. So that he will pay their clothes. He will sew them clothes in a tailor shop to take their measurements. For this, their festival. Is it Salah? Yes, Salah festival that is coming. It's an Igbo, he will pay everything. He will tell them, after measuring, he tell them to come so day in few days to come and collect their shares. But though it's good, because philanthropy doesn't have color, it doesn't have no border. Yes. But no matter what you do to them, they will still call it. Once they collect it, they will see you as a Nyamene. It doesn't remove them from calling you Nyamene. Who do that? That Nyamene say, God punish him, he must do it now. That is the way they say it, because they feel that you are buying their favor. So they will insult you. God will punish. Don't worry. Oh, you do our shit. No problem. God will punish. Now this goddamn infidel. But we have to take it. Maybe they will go and wash it that is come from infidel. So the sin that it is from an infidel. So that they will wash it clean with water. Remove your sin. I can jog it. Do you see? If you do it to your people or for your people, it is more valued. It doesn't matter. You understand? Although philanthropy, it doesn't have border. It doesn't have border. Do not misunderstand me. But I'm just trying to make a point. Even blacks that have gallantly fought alongside the European Allied forces during the First and Second World Wars, we are never fully recognized. This is because it was not their fight or war. It is for foreigners. You know, there is one documentary I was watching about the Second World War. They say what the Germans used to do. If they are mopping up some Allied soldiers, maybe they capture. Because one thing that baffles me, you never hear of a World War II. No. Because the Germans, they just simply kill them. They say these are savages. They are not humans. Do you remember the black American that won, is it 100 meters during Hitler time? Is it 1936 or 37 World Olympic? Hitler had to rise up from the field and go out with annoyance. How can a savage win this race? I've forgotten the name of that man. Do you understand? So, during the Second World War, they don't even want to spare, any black person being captured by the Germans. They don't even want to use because they see you. They are, if you have black hair, for example, they see you as not the purest. That's why they kill the Jews and others, the gypsies also, other people, because they want to establish a pure Aryan race. Do you understand? Talk less of when they see a black person, they say, "Oh, devil is here, kill him." So, and the worst part of it is that the horrible crime they committed is this: if they see a black soldier being killed, do you know what? They will remove anything concerning his identity and burn it, so that person will remain, unrecognizable. They will search the pocket of the dead soldier and remove anything concerning anything that portrays his name or anything that he could be identified with, and they will remove all those things, go and burn all those things before so that the person remains nothing. Without identity, you are nothing. This is what they did to black people, to Africans. But you hear. Do you know why we don't have a voice? Because we are not updated. How can you use somebody's property to be dealing with him? It's impossible. It's impossible. That's why even many international African television channels are based in Europe. It baffles me. Most of them are based in Europe. They will tell you, if you don't come here, then stay there. The satellite, they will say they will off the coverage for you. Who is offing it? The people that made it. That is why, in order for us to be updated in this planet Earth, not to be saying, it is the world order, new world order, it is the Illuminati. What a mess! Why not we become that Illuminati? Why? In order for us to be in the world mainstream, we need to be updated. In order for us to be updated, we need to be productive. That is the thing. If we have our own satellite, we don't give a damn. If Britain talk, we say go to hell with your beg, come out. Oh no, we will be controlling our satellite in the space, and we'll be doing our own thing because we are capable. We earn respect, not through crying. You, as I'm broadcasting, it is still their internet, it is still their satellite. Everything is still there. So they'll give you condition. That is why when you're on Facebook shouting, these people, Mark Zuckerberg, he set a standard. He said you must do, if you don't go to this standard, it's them to set it for you because they own it. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. They own it. What I'm doing is to prod your conscience into trying, not always trying to cry, shout. Work in order to be equal to these people. How do you do that? By being productive. Do you understand? Productivity, everything is interconnected. When it comes to, you say, you take 1,000 to vote for somebody, and you forget about what, after 4 years, what it will be. Oh, you are voting because it's my brother. How can you be productive with all this type of brain? Everything, it goes back to the way we reason, the way we think. That is the first thing. Because the Europeans, they first of all overcame. They first of all became civilized the way they think. They started thinking in another way. They started thinking collectively. They started thinking, seeing their future. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents. Do you understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. Imagine Nnamdi Kanu's traverse and ordeals. We found a hero who is genuinely fighting for the interests of his own people. He is not in jail for any sin or crime of his, rather for our collective emancipation. That is what a man is. Do you understand? Can you do that? Can you do that? There is a news also I want to, give us example. He said, what date is that? June 26th, yesterday. Brutai promised Igbo billions of naira in Benin prison to renounce Yoruba nation agitation. He rejected the bribe by Akintoye. Do you see? Now, if Sunday Igboho could reject billions from Brutai only, Brutai, so that he will stop agitating for Yoruba nation. Do you know how much our leader have rejected? If Brutai unsuccessfully tried to bribe Sunday Igboho into abandoning Oduduwa restoration, do you know how many times and how long have they tried to bribe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into abandoning Biafra restoration? Do you know? And if a Brutai can bribe somebody billions to stop, don't you know there's something there? What is his interest? His interest is in your interest. Does he want you to see the light of the day? Bribing someone, say stop what you are doing, stop, don't agitate. Be in one Nigeria, let us instead be chopping like us. Take this 100 billion naira and stop. Sandy Bo said no. Our leader has been bribed, have been offered the bribe several times. Have you forgotten when he had the meeting? Direct meeting with the governors in 2017. And they came with a Ghana must go bag filled with dollar, euro, any type of currency, naira. Just leave this. Come on, get in the come on, can I be the self? That is the devilish mantra of Igbo politicians. You want to die for these people? Nah. Make you be like us now. Let us be on the same table. Our leader said, no, I am not the type of person you have seen before. I'm a new breed. Do you know why we always held our head high and talk? Because there is no corruption in us. Under the Nigerian setting, they look for us, they didn't see nothing. Our leader, they check everything, nothing, they don't stand. Do you think that if our leader had been made in Nigeria, They would have a Konukoya in one way or the other. You understand? But they saw, and our leader is whiter than white and whiter than snow. Now they use money power. Don't worry, name any place in the world you want mansions, we buy it for you. You know, like Mazi Sanwo said, Nigeria giving you $10 million one time is not, it's chicken change for them. For you to stop what you are doing, is bribing you is nothing. Do you remember when they bought our wholesale? When Buhari entered the first time, 2015, our satellites link, the company that is carrying us on air, they didn't try to bribe the company, say leave remove Radio Biafra. No. A company that maybe does not worth $3 million, they go and give them 20-something million dollars. Say, we want to buy this company. If, for example, you have a company, your personal company, let me bring it the way you understand it. And that your personal company is worth maybe 1 million naira, for example. Yeah, and you have maybe 5 employees. And the thing is, everything here is 1 million naira at the maximum. Now somebody come from nowhere and say, I am offering you 100 million naira. Sell to me this company. 100 million naira. On a company that doesn't worth 2 million naira. What are you going to do? You will say, oh God, now, I beg, take everything. Even you want me to remove my shoe? Even my shirt and pants, take everything. That is what Nigeria government did to set link. A company that is an Israeli company, but in America. Handling our satellites, Radio Biafra London. Nigeria went there, bought the company wholesale, so that no person will. Do you see the level they have been going in order to knock us off? Because they know that we are the IPOB is the stumbling block of the Polarization of Nigeria. Whether you believe it or not, that is the reality. Because they know that every other people in Nigeria are stupid. They are 15 minutes people. That, just give them money, 10,000. Oh, forget, they will tell you they are ready to vote for, they are ready to accord their vote or anything to a demon. That is the way they are. But they saw in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a new breed of people. Do you understand? That is a legacy. That you can be whiter than white and whiter than snow. That you can be unbribable. That one can be unbuyable. Do you understand what I'm saying? That you can be hungry, but you refuse food. Do you know the reason? Out of dignity. Instead, you say, let me die of hunger, no problem. I don't need your food. That is the type of breed that we have, we are in IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us this. It's a legacy. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. That is why when I see people going for, this person chop money, China Samori eat 50 billion. Wow. They are fighting for account. I look at them low life than even Nigerians themselves. Them is money. Where money goes. Finance. Finance. They have no clean heart. These are more dangerous, more deadly, more low life than even average Nigerian. I'm telling you. I used to say it. Once judge yourself, you're a genuine IPOB member. Ketela like this, get call waginaka. Bo wagi sent chinedu. Wagi sent meka kebo. You are sent tarinemi. That is who you are. As long as you are genuine in this struggle. Because you are doing something that other people cannot do. They look at it as foolishness. Now, how much are they paying you? Because that is what matters to other people. Now, this thing you are doing self, you are hustling every time. You are going to go on radio. How much are they paying you self? How much are you people are the people eating money in IPOB? I know because everything they equate it with money. Everything in their life is about money. How much you can get. No legacy. These people, they don't understand what is legacy. These are the lower cadre, the lower humans. You understand me? Today, they are hearing about James Madison. They are hearing about people that fought for American Revolution, American independence. George Washington. It is not money. Do you understand? When you read the story of how that fight, that time it was horse and blunderbuss, these muskets, all those and that, horse. They are suffering. They were suffering it, doing it. It was Britain. They could have taken bribe and be eating and dining with Britain. After all, there is, I think, John Jay is the, if I'm right, the name of that billionaire that abandoned all his money, all his investments that time, companies, factories, and followed in the fight, revolution. Because these are saints. These are, they are the how do I call them? The people that understand tomorrow. Even if they suffer today, that is not the problem. These are the real people I call the Illuminati. The people that their brains are illuminated. When we say some certain things in English, or they can hear, hey, something very heavy and something. No, these are the real Illuminati. People that saw tomorrow so that they will shape it. Our leader, he has illuminated brain. That is why he refused to take a bribe in order to sell his people. Look at Owazirike. All he can show off is what he get from freedom, so-called freedom fighting. What of Asari Dokubo? These are low-life people. What matters to them is what they can. And that is why anytime you see their statement is they show you what they get. They are always bringing up shoulder. You ask them, oh, so this is what you have been fighting for. To get limousine. To get the 2023 G-Wagon. So that is why you sacrifice the lives of people. Is that the reason? That is why you sacrifice the life of people being thrown in a zoo river. Is that the reason? And they don't want you to go there. Because if they have conscience, their conscience will be judging them. These are people, they will not die happy people. They know that they fell behind. They fell short of laying legacy. Do you understand? Instead, they continue pursuing money. Our leader is not like that. Obasanjo, he thought that he said he's the first person I think that said that these are miscreants broadcasting on radio. Forget they are miscreants. Another Igbo man, he want settlement. I beg, give him 1 million naira, let him stop. But when they saw that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unbribable, he is unbuyable. He is not fighting for what he can get monetarily. He is fighting for the emancipation of his people. They became jittery. They became afraid. That is a legacy. Do you understand? It's not easy to lay down a legacy that people will be studying in the school in generations coming. Do you understand? Which was this so-called billionaire. Once they die, finish. Their children and girlfriends and children they born everywhere, all will be gathering in order to take a swipe, kill themselves on their properties. That is the funny part of it. Somebody from New Zealand will say, Ato is pregnant. I'm a son of Ato. So he fly to Nigeria. Once the dad is dead, the father is finished. They will come to take swipe, to take a property. That is all that matters. And the man is gone. No legacy. But legacy lasts forever. You understand? That is what you should understand. In that man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he stands for. He is an institution. Do you understand? He is not there in DSA dungeon suffering because he committed any crime. No. He is not there because he is a son of his father. He is not there because he is called Kanu. He is a family of Kanu. That is what people should understand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in DSA Junction because he's the elder son of Mazi Chief Israel Kanu. Is Israel Kanu? No. He is there because he is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is what people should understand. You know, here we dispense it as it is. It doesn't matter how you feel. He is a leader of a people. Not because he's from Afari Beku. No. That doesn't mean anything to the enemy. It doesn't mean anything to the caliphate. Oh, he's a family of a Kano family. No. That is not why he's there. He is there for the emancipation of his people, the indigenous people of Biafra. That is why he is suffering. And he refused anything bribe. He refused to sell the collective interests of our people, as others are doing, as many others have done. Do you know, when we talk about selling the collective interests of our people, you think that it's only politicians, look, if you collect money, if politicians give you money, you say, nah, or even throw in dummy. You know, that one, you are more miserable even. You have sold the collective interests of people by collecting that indomie, by collecting that 1,000 naira, by collecting that cup of rice or sugar or anything, in order to vote, or in order to point at IPOB, give us information. We'll be paying you 10,000. You are more miserable than even all these governors you are saying. You understand? That is why when people shout, "Oh, this our governor, they are not this our governor, they are evil, they are wicked," I say, hey, these people, they didn't fall down from heaven. They didn't fall down from another planet. They are the mirror of the people, the population. You that is collecting 1,000 naira to report your fellow brother to a foreigner for him to be killed. Oh, it's an IPOB. You are more miserable than the governor. You committed the sin more than the governor that is looting billions of our collective interest. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? It will surprise you that even on the judgment day, you'll be sent to the hottest part of hell if there is any. And you say, what? They say that, do you see that kilo of rice you collected? That kilo, that one indomie they give you, you collected. It have sent you into a quagmire in hellfire, if there is. Do you understand me? So, if you want to go to church from childhood till 200 years, it doesn't mean anything. Read the Bible till it doesn't mean anything. You are miserably a failure. You are a traitor and nothing more. I'm talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legacy, his continuous fight. He's still fighting. Are you still fighting? Or are you listening to infiltrators? Or are you being paid by government agents in order to spoil what we are doing? You are most miserable. Do you understand? It is a high time we recognize and support the sacrifice of our own by wholeheartedly joining hands together in order to support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this time of trial. Do not allow electioneering. Oh, Peter Obi, oh, Atiku, oh, Tinubu to take you off, knock you off course. Do you understand me? Do not allow electioneering, intoxication, and favor to hijack your brain. It's high time we recognize and support the sacrifice of our own by wholeheartedly joining hands together in order to support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this time of trial. Let me say this. In 2007, the then president of France, President Sarkozy of France, made some controversial statements about Africa while in Senegal. He said it in Senegal. He said, the tragedy of Africa is that the African person has not fully entered into history. They have never really launched themselves into the future. The African peasant only knew the eternal renewal of time, marked by the endless repetition of the same gesture and the same words. In this realm of fancy, there is neither room for human endeavor nor the idea of progress. And that is the reality. You know, while enlightenment can make people be progressive. But in many cases, only that we are Biafrans, we are progressive set of people. You know, what you mean is this. This statement by Sarkozy. Many people, so-called intellectuals, they attack him. You know, that is where they always rise up in order to be seen as defending Africa. But they don't take time to go and think over it. Because the only thing you can do in this case is not to shout, oh, he's a racist. No, 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 I don't believe that. You swallow the insult and walk your way to end, to change what he said. Go to Africa, for example. You go to many African villages today. The same way it was since 1,000 years back, it is still the same way today. You understand? The same thing, the same way, you carry a gushi, for example, carry akbo, a soya nikwe. Since our great grandfathers and mothers, we are doing it, no changing. No person will think progressively in order to find a solution of this suffering. Oh, why we go and take cassava, ferment it, okay, bring it, boil it, and still be spending our energy pounding it. I'm just giving you an example. Why not make machine that will help the village? You make the machine. No, that machine now will be you just press button. It will be, pounding by itself. You put it somewhere. The work you should do in 3 hours. The machine will do 10 times of it under 5 minutes. That is what is being lacked in Africa. Africans are educated only to speak grammar. Who speaks grammar more? That is why I hate when people say, "Oh, this person is an illiterate." I start wondering, what do you mean by illiterate? Oh, he cannot speak English. Is that what you mean? You don't see, even if he's speaking anyhow, cut and join English. What matters is the message he's portraying or trying to portray. Do you understand? I saw one write-up on the social media. He said, I just browsed, I saw it before. He said, how can somebody go to school, university, after graduating, he come back only to go and start learning trade from somebody that didn't go to primary school? And I laugh. Because our people think that the education is when you go to university only. Oh, I'm highly educated. That is rubbish. What impacts to your education? What does it impact to the community? What does it impact? Do you understand me? I was watching a documentary the other day. One man, I think he's an Australian. Is it? Either an Australian. I couldn't understand. He goes around, even in their locality. He is a snake expert. Every snake he know how to handle it. He will tell you this is the most dangerous. He goes on walking in the bush always. He's a scientist, a researcher. Our people think that education is go to school. When you come, you start speaking Queen's English. That is rubbish. It's a language. All this is what, if Biafra comes, we have to reset our brains. When you see somebody calling, random, Rarins, you start laughing. You don't think about what he is capable of doing. That is ignorance on our part. I'm telling you. Oh, Mazi Jonathan speaks nice English. That is rubbish. Even if I speak cut and join, what matters is what the person is bringing out, what he can do. That is what matters. Education, normally, you come out, you impact how you impact it in your locality. That is real education. You understand me? In our villages, we see nothing, the same thing. The same thing. But we have graduates being churned out every blessed year. Nothing. You don't see people going about even studying our flora and fauna, studying our own environment from your village direct. Not trying to go and look for white collar job in on a shaman town. All this and that. No. Trying to make impact. We, in Biafra, we need to directly change our education, the way our perception of education. We need to change it. I'm telling you honestly, because it is very, very sad. It is very, very sad. We need to take our space in history. It will start by us Biafrans. That is the way Chukwu Okike, the creator, nature, have put it for black race. Because black race died with Biafra. That's the reality. Go on, destroy the invention of black race by destroying the inventions of Biafra. I think one colonel, is it Ogbemudia, a Benin man, he said it also. He expressed shock. He fought on the Nigerian side, yes. But he said after 1970, he enthusiastically made contacts for Biafrans that their brains are hot in research and development. In order to bring it, in order to join it to Nigerian army and Nigerian system, so that they will continue what they are doing. People that we are refining fuel anyhow, anywhere, they refine fuel. Do you know why America and Russia is greater today? Do you know why they are greater today? When Germany fell, because Russia was, the Soviet Union was the first country to enter Berlin in 1945. It's not the Allied forces. It's not America. No, it is Russia. Russia entered Berlin first. So when they entered, they started scavenging for brands, German brands. Those that we are manufacturing all those weapons that we are hitting them. They started scavenging, collecting. America come now. They started carrying them. Are you Mr. Ottoman? Okay, come, go. They started not to kill them, no. But to make sure that, they take them back, put them in the most comfortable system with their families, so that they will start continue churning out what they were doing. But black people go on with black heart. I say go on, he will suffer here. He is suffering. They are killing his people in Jos, in Plateau. He can't do nothing. He will suffer here. He will die a sad person and continue suffering. Even if he reincarnate, he will continue. Maybe we reincarnate as a snake, and a child will cut off the neck, and he will reincarnate again. He will continue. If it's reincarnation, if it is going to heaven, or he will go and be suffering. He will be in a quagmire, in a shit hole after death. Because what he did to Africa is unbelievable. He destroyed black African civilization because of the hatred. That is why he is seeing his village being taken over by the bandits, Fulani bandits. He cannot talk. Something he initiated because of his hatred of Biafrans. After the war, had it been go on, you remove the hatred and take the brain. Say, come. He put the Biafran research and developers inside the Nigerian military. Today, Nigeria will not be scavenging for war equipment abroad. Instead, people from every country will be coming to Nigeria to buy weapons and other things. Because it's from military development, you see it will spill into civilians. Most of the things are developed for military use. Even this internet, they were using it before. It's exclusively from the military. But when they develop something higher, they now push this one back to the public. That is how things are. Do you understand? My goodness me. You know, the way people are, Nigeria suffering because of the sins they committed. I'm telling you, these people, they will suffer more. Let us not only criticize, shout, or see this Sarkozy's statement as a racist statement. Rather, let us take it as a challenge that should spur us into more action to raise Biafra to the forefront, thereby championing the true emancipation of Africa into the world stage of historical advancement. Let us, therefore, prove President Sarkozy wrong by entering into history through selflessly supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fighting for the emancipation of our unborn generations. Let us prove him wrong by launching ourselves into the future by being selfless in this fight. Let us prove him wrong by stopping the repetition of the same gestures of deception of electioneering instead of referendum. Let us prove him wrong by engaging in our endeavor with the idea of progress by genuinely supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fighting for Biafra, where we shall retake charge over our destiny. Because in Nigeria, we are never in charge of our own destiny. Nigeria was created to limit us as a people. Let us see the travails of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our own travail. Let us cherish our own. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling. Please don't go away.
Presidency is like the second Niger bridge. Igbo presidency is like the second Niger bridge. It's never completed. Or maybe like Ogoni cleanup. They flag it off the first time, second time, third time. Instead, they will go there to destroy people's houses. How about the 30,000 minimum wage? These are promises made. Or we will return you back to 86 naira per liter petrol pump price. What's happened? None of these things will ever happen. Because it's a dream. It's what you tell a woman around 8, 9:30 in the evening. By 5, you change. 5, 6 in the morning, you start saying something completely different. That's how it is. It's to seduce you. So you stop supporting IPOB, you stop supporting Biafra, you start thinking about the contracts you will get when an Igbo man from your village or from your town is there. Because they know that you will always reason like a very foolish African man or woman, as the case may be. These are preview schemes. Second Niger bridge, we're going to clean up. Igbo presidency, minimum wage, Enugu expressway. We will do this, we will do that. Airport in, what's the place? We said we'll build an airport in Aguilera. Airport in Lebanon. With Chinese investors, they will build a new city in Aguilera. Whereas the one in Asaba cannot, Boeing 747 cannot land there. They say it's too small. There's no drainage. Enugu is not working. Where is not working? But they plan to. Have you forgotten that Skelodua promised us that she will build what's it called, an aircraft maintenance hangar somewhere in Obar? And I asked her, without an airport, so that does it mean when the aircraft lands in Asaba, then we'll go and tow it, we'll push it to across the river to come and so you can service it in Obar? These are useless schemes. This is something that's saying that the youths of today are the leaders of tomorrow. No, it will never happen. Nothing is you. These are inconsequential schemes, trivial, cooked up and designed to keep you gullible people in the zoo engaged and busy with your self-delusions. You're just insane. Insane. They're saying all these things so that when Tinubu comes, Tinubu will say, who has made the biggest noise in Igbo land? They'll find them, they'll give them maybe 200,000 naira. And we won't hear from them again. They're no longer articulated. It's now about Igbo presidents. They have no honor nor dignity. No honor and no dignity. The one they went for before has failed. Completely and totally. See how foolish they are? You don't have the fortune and Igbo they allow you to bring your so-called Igbo president. After 2 years, they will take permission from Britain and do a coup. Is the man in Egypt not a former military man? Is the man now leading Egypt not a former military man? You claim you're an Igbo man, they will kill you and they will kill your family and the military will take over. Britain will say, go ahead, we support you. What will you do? You say rest in peace and we leave it for God. People, you cannot reason beyond your nose. Because of the 2x2 you have in Lagos or in Abuja. That's all. You want to mortgage the future of an entire nation.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Today is the 27th day of June 2022, being Monday. Do not forget tomorrow our leader will be going to court, so Biafra land should be under lock and keys. Do you understand? In order to respect our leader. We have a report also that the Nigerian military are killing people indiscriminately in communities. They call, I think, Onko and the Oyadama community in Iyako LGA, Cross River. The Nigerian military are killing our people there. But we must continue. We must continue. Our lines are now open, please. Our lines are now open. Let me read the lines as usual first before I start picking. I have people already that have been calling. I don't know. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. +61 405 142 547. These are our lines. You can call us now and give us your view, but remember that we talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legacy, his fight, which is our fight. Let me pick this caller on direct line. Callers on WhatsApp and Signal, please hold on, I'll come to you. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. There, what?
We are hearing this as it is coming from you. Mazi, this is not the first time you are doing this wonderful work. But I'm only here to encourage you. My name is Mazi, and I'm commenting from Aba right now. And I must give Chukwu all the glory and the honor for giving us people like you to preside over this our information desk now. And I'm sending all my greetings to our brothers, people like Okechukwu Ezikoha, and so on and so forth, and all our radio hosts. Now, Uge Belugo Nambabu, Oyebo also, may Chukwu Kada punish that person, because if you refuse to defend our father's land, nobody is going to defend it for us. And this is time Biafrans all over the world are going to. Everybody knows no more stripping. I believe now that everybody has waken up. Now, whatever you can do, this is the time to do it, to free our land, to retrieve and save our land. Why you delay? Come and save your nation, Biafrans. Why you delay? Why are you delaying? Come, this is the time you must wake up. We used to sing when we used to go for protest in Biafra land here. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Why you delay? Come and save your nation. Oh, Biafrans, come. Why you delay? This is the time for you to wake up. Come on. Oh, how I wish that many of us will be shown what is about to happen. Because if you stay away from this fight now, our enemies will take our land and there's nothing we can do. But if we get up now to defend our Biafra land, our enemies will run away from us because this land must be defended by us. Now, whatever that is stopping you before, because mainly they are going from house to house now. Especially these people they kill now is those that believe so much in Nigeria. Because as long as you believe much in Nigeria, they will kill you. If they did not kill you, then you are going to vote for them. They are going to kill you the day you are going to pick up a PVC. That is not a thing they used to do. Many of them are killing our people now, taking their organs to prepare town, which they are using to win elections. Stay away from politicians. Stay away from politicians and fight for your freedom. Better for you. But if you continue to follow them, they will chop you one day. My hand, no day. They are friends. Be wise. Because they are very, very close to use us as usual. Let no one be used by a P2B or whatever. Our freedom is better than Nigeria president. Our freedom is better than Nigeria president. So P is going there to do boy for Fulanis. He's not going to solve any of our problem. He's going there to gather more money for himself, for his family. He's not there for our problem. So it is better we stand for our freedom. Thank you very well. Thank you, Mazi. Bless you.
And you too.
Thank you.
That is the reality. Caller on signal, welcome to the program, Mazi. Can you hear me? Caller on signal.
Yes, Mazi, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Go on, please.
Watching it, Mazi Jonathan. It has been a while. Mazi Chukwukadiyama has done a great thing also in my family by giving us a bouncing baby girl. I say, may she never love the glorified.
Mazi, welite no look owo ọrụ ịgasaziri ọrụ ike ọwụziri.
Mazi, are you hearing me now?
Yes, the whole world is hearing you. Go on.
Okay, I said I thank Chukwukadiyama. It has been a while and has been busy, but it's a good news that Chukwukadiyama has done it for us once again in my family by giving us a bouncy baby girl. I say, may his name be glorified. And my brother, thank you for your good work, for all that you've been doing for us. Our prayer remains always that the Chukwukadiyama will keep on giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That anytime you mount in this podium, you continue to speak the way our ancestors did, in truthful and in honesty. And I want to say also, as our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court tomorrow, whatsoever the conspiracy of the enemy, anywhere they gather, any of their discussions tonight, we thwart it and we turn it against them. Any man or woman planning evil against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or for him not to be released, Chukwukadiyama destroy that person and his family. Even those that are coming tomorrow to stand for the people of Nigeria, let their tongue speak on their mouth. All of them become dumb. Because this man who have suffered for Biafra, this man who have rejected to take everything that have been promising to him and said the freedom of my people is more better for me than to collect whatever they want to give me. I need the freedom of my people. This is the only crime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed. And this is why all of us have sworn an oath that we must defend this man with our blood. And anything we can do to make sure we protect this man, even if it will take our lives, we are ready to lay our life down to make sure that Martin Nandekano we come out from this dungeon unconditionally. It doesn't matter what this impostor in Africa is counting. It doesn't matter whatever he's saying. The whole world knows that Martin Nandekano never jumped bail. The whole world knew that Nigerian soldiers in 2017 came to his house, shoot everything in that compound, kill over 28 people, even kill a dog called Jack, kill a dog. Shoot, I mean, the death of the parents of Martin Nandekano was what happened. The type of gunshots they shot in that house that day, which what made that man and woman give up their lives when they died. And they are saying such a man don't bail. Are they hallucinating? Mazi, the whole world knows the truth. It doesn't matter the lie. Martin Nandekano is an honest man. They have nothing against him. They must release Martin Nandekano unconditionally. And I want to read these people that are talking about going to PVC. If our people get this, the only thing they would have done is to rally run to make sure they be with Martin Nandekano, rally around him to show the whole world that this is our own. This is the only thing that can make even any man to talk in that country called Nigeria that people will listen. Without Martin Nandekano, we are going to. This is the only man that Fulani is afraid of. This is the only man today that when you come out and say our people should definitely do this, everybody will listen and do whatever he asks us to do. And people are saying this man is writing all about saying he's going to win an election in this type of country. I pity those that are going to collect that PVC, my brother. I'm telling you this. Why they are holding Martin Nandekano? They want to use Martin Nandekano them to keep up this idiot. This Fulani they are saying in Biafra land, killing people every day. Those of you that are going to vote out there, this is why they say the Mazi. You remember that they are in their Senate. They cancel it that there's nothing like internet voting in that group. They want you to come out to PVC that day. They will shoot you and say it's unknown government. Earlier the better you know how Nigeria functions. You have tried in 2015, it doesn't work. You tried in 2019, it doesn't work. You are still talking about PVC. When the time will come, they will kill you and you will die. Obi will not help you. I think will not help you. Tinubu that is taking the old man that wants to die tomorrow will not help you. We will come here, we will come here to analyze how you die. You die because of this idiot that want to tell your people once again. If you die for nothing. Dying for Nigeria is like I don't know how to complain. You die for something that never did in future. All of you ranting today, most of you are graduates driving Okada, doing all sorts of work in that. Something you're supposed to, when you come out to begin to earn your salary. Mazi, do you know yesterday that was Sunday? I met some Reverend Father. It was yesterday I knew that most of all the Reverend Father in our land, they are now living here in Europe. I am telling you all of this people. Over 50 of them. Here in Austria. And they were talking about I asked them this, the same thing you said today. I asked them, please, the Business Council of Austria, is it from Idoland? Why are you here and you're working in their church and they are paying you salary? Give you 1 or 2 churches in the villages that are controlling it, and now you see that everything is fine. Why is it that the white people are not coming also in Polarisation and Biafra to come and do this type of job they are doing here? Because their people don't even want to become Reverend Father because they told this to the right from the beginning to know their left and right. That to be a Reverend Father is a choice, something you can choose if you want or if you don't want. It's not a must. It's not something that you do that you win a trophy. It's unbelievable that our people can still be fighting now. We are not asking them not to vote. This is why I feel that we will remove ourselves anything concerning election in Nigeria, so that when it will happen to them, this time we will tell them the final scam. Ndara PVC. My people everywhere. My name is Mazi. I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of God, I'm the IPOB Austria. Thank you, my brother, for this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, please continue holding on. Let me see. Let me take this call on direct line. Call on direct line. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There, Mazi. Go on.
Mazi. Yeah, my name is pretty much from Obingwa, but I call from Cotonou, the Republic, Mazi. I greet you all of you media presenters. And I'm a land, Mazi, as an American keep all of you alive. You shall be alive. We shall see Biafra, Mazi. It's not easy for the work you are doing in motherland. Mazi, you see, that's you, Mazi. This thing that is happening now, Fulani tried this in Central African Republic. You know, Mazi, if you talk about the Black Africans, the worst. That hellfire for Nigeria is the worst. Fulani fight this fight in Central African Republic, but they did not achieve their end. The leaders of the Central African Republic drive them. The system militias raise up and pick up arms and fight Fulani. All of them, they run away from Central African Republic. Today, they have seen a safe land, which is in Nigeria, that is their own great-grandfather own estate. I will not blame them, Mazi. I will never blame them. Because today, in that view, clearly they flash shadow, green, white, green, for the so-called people who they call themselves in Nigeria. And then they fight the fight to grab the land to conquer everybody in the name of a Sharia and the agenda. Now, maybe the Christians, they run, they plan, they think they go change their system with the PDC. What we think is supposed to do for that is not to stand, because they claim the key, and the Christian name is the key. So Fulani is the fight to conquer the land. Either way, the Christians to stand the land, say no, we shall no more part of this country, because if you want to be part of this country, we must come and decide how we are going to face. Then they say what they go and fight for referendum. And decide whether they go say or they go say, because the Jew now, Fulani is the key them. Go in their police, go in their terrorist name that is being established. They are working to achieve one goal. They are fighting like a football team. The top line and defenders, everybody is starting to score, because what they are fighting is they carry the trophy. That's the final answer. You see, that's what the Fulanis are fighting. And they are going to achieve what they are fighting to do. But in that Biafra land, they will never take our land. Nigeria is their own, but Biafra land does not go for them. That is why they have come out. Ahmadike is the only man they see and run away. But I say no to them. But I feel that this year, Biafra land is this year for them. We fight to the last. Man, the Jew Christians, I don't know what they are doing, because they are the one now for getting paying for PVC, campaigning for the criminal politicians, the political beggars most especially in our land. They are the ones campaigning for them in their church grind every day by day. But man, if I may ask, how many people today that have inside grave was the people who voted last 4 years ago, 2019. But today they are in the grave. Who sent them to that grave is the so-called Fulani. The so-called one Nigerians, they are fighting to belong. The Fulani has sent them to any grave, even though they're supposed to die today. Fulani has killed them. So today, another group of people are still fighting to go and vote again. Man, don't think that something is wrong with the design of the so-called Jew indigenous, because the Fulani are fighting to achieve their end because they are reasonable. Man, the Fulani are reasonable. I'm telling you the truth. They have common sense, and that is why they are fighting to achieve their goals. Because the so-called indigenous people, man, people, they have no sense of reasoning. Even though there are claims they go to school, they want them to proclaim
Englishman language, Englishman language, Scottishman language, that they are at the do. And they are the one ringing election for the people they can that did not go to see. They are the one ringing election for them to be in power. But I will never be friends anymore. I'm telling you the reality. Let them continue their fight. These the people that are inside that zoo are lower than animals. That is their law, Mazi. It's their law. Today, if I see that our region, in that Eastern region, that the people that they call themselves the chosen of God in that our region, the Eastern region, they're supposed to stand and say no. We don't need any election in our land. We don't need any campaign in our land because our son will not be in the prison. And you are coming here to tell us to come and campaign for what? For which Nigeria? That no more campaign in our land unless our son is out. Because that is politics. But our people lack no sense of, our people don't know how to play politics. The politics they know how to play is shape destruction. They don't know how to use a particular opportunity to achieve the overall goodness of everybody. Boko Haram, the Fulani use Boko Haram to achieve their in office. Why they did the war use to achieve that was a baboon or in office 1999. But our people are playing politics of destruction. They don't know politics. If they know politics, they would have come out to say, we are not going to campaign, no more, nobody in the Eastern region will come and say, missionary, because they are the ones that sold their own brothers to the caliphate in order to kill him, because they are the Pharisees, and the Pharisees that is in that Old Testament, but they are running away, because that is our character. Mazi, I don't know what to say. Let me continue the job, because this world is all about conquest. If you hold your hand, those who have something to conquer you and tell what bless you and make better of their own life. Good night. I feel the next week I promote me, Baba.
Thank you. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Caller on WhatsApp. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud. Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi Jonathan, good evening from here, from my location. My name still remember Mazi Chukwu Kandia Jamadon.
Chukwu Kandia Jamadon. There we
please, I just want to ask a question, please. For how long are we going to continue reading this gospel? Then, to the extent that what can we do to reset the brain of our people for them to understand the importance of freedom? That is the most important thing, because if you look at what is happening, you will understand that so many of our people don't even understand the meaning of freedom, both home and abroad. Then number two, what can we do? Why our people are still running away from answering this call and listening to this very wonderful gospel of restoration of Biafra and freedom totally? Both many of our people in abroad here found a issue of Biafra. I don't understand. I was asking, are we so much comfortable in another man's land, washing plates, doing all kinds of things, complaining of racism, why we have all it takes to remain in our land? I still don't understand what is happening. Then number three is that I have a vision. I have a vision that Britain want to use P2B to cause division in Biafra land, most especially in Igbo center. That very five states, also called Heart Igbo states. They want to use P2B to divide more Biafrans. So now, my question goes this way: what can we do to sensitize our people for our people to follow up and understand the importance of what we are saying? Because sometimes I'm always thinking, you are here every night, vibrating, talking. Even our leader have already lectured everything, but still yet, many of our people don't understand the importance of freedom. Ofuku na politics, ofuku na IPOB. But sometimes I'm it's giving me sleepless night. It's giving me sleepless night. I don't know what we can do, but all I know is that abaraka na azokwa ala onye jiji na akonye o. Abaraka na azala. I will continue to say, instead of Biafra to not to come, let everybody perish. Even if God chooses that Igbo race will wipe out, that is the best. It will be best. Because many people don't even have conscience. For long, our leader Mazi Nandikan has been paying this price all along, wasting time, wasting money, wasting energy, suffering inside jail. Still yet, many of our people are sitting in our comfort zone, relaxing, talking mess. Oh, it's best for us to perish. We do not deserve to live. Bro. We do not deserve to live. I rest my case. Thank you so much.
No, Mazi, we deserve to live. The only thing is, sometimes, if I may have asked you, I would have asked you, how do you change your mentality by even joining IPOB? It is still the same way, by listening to Radio Biafra, to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and it changed you. That is the same thing. Nothing we are. One of our brother asked this the other time also, whether we cannot take a gun and point on somebody's head and say, "Oh yeah, you must change your ideology." It is not done like that. It's still the same way. What we are doing, appealing to people's conscience and reasonability. You reason, you see, people are waking up. It doesn't. Maybe it's not the way you think it. Maybe that way pay everybody. No. Just think about how you were before, the way you reason, and what it took you before you join in this movement. Not only physical joining, but mentally joining. Because there are people that are physically joined to what we are doing, but mentally they are still far. These are the chaff, people that could be blown away, people that will call and say, "Well, we are confused," because they physically join IPOB, the OES member, proselytes, people that who follow. They are not there mentally. So, but we are going there. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening.
There we go.
Good evening, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi Chigamachambog. I hail from Mokamiri, Obiungwa, Aba Province, Biafra land. Right now, I'm calling from my location. Mazi, I would like to say that it is a privilege for me to be an IPOP and also to be a Biafran. I thank God Almighty for giving me such opportunity, because by the grace of God, my mindset has been developed. I did not reason like the black monkeys in the zoo or the black men in Africa. I thank God for Hamadike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the savior of our time, who God sent and has opened our eyes. We now reason like a human being, not like animals. Mazi, do you know, if not because of our Hamadike, what is happening in South Kaduna, Plateau, and Benue could have been a child prey compared of what could happen in Biafra land. I thank God for Hamadike. Mazi, tomorrow I will urge all Biafra to continue to remain resolute. By the grace of God, our leader will be victorious, because the gate of DSS could not prevail. We are marching on. All we need is Biafra, not Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency is not a solution to our problem. Mazi, I would like to ask, why are they afraid of referendum? It's a simple thing. Give us a referendum. Let us decide if you want to belong to Nigeria or not. If actually the majority say that they want to belong in Nigeria, fair and good. But they should also just give us a referendum. Does it mean that referendum is always made for the white people? We black, we don't deserve to decide where we want to belong. How can a white man from Scotland come over here and create a country without the approval of anybody? It is very wrong. Can we go to their land and create a country for them? The answer is no. So, Mazi, I will use this opportunity to thank you all the principal officers who are doing marvelous work to make sure that the freedom is achieved. God will bless you all. Thank you, Mazi.
There, Mazi, thank you and remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Call on Signal. Hold on, I'll come to you. Go on. Call on WhatsApp, please go on.
Mazi, good evening from here. My name is Modulation, calling from UAE.
There were
I want to thank you for the good work you are doing for people of Biafra. Bless you and your family. And I want to thank our leader, Mazi Nandekano, Hamadike, one of Biafra. Chineke ya na-edu n'ebe ọ nọ nwere ihe ga-eme ihe niile ndị iro zube ga-anachi ha na 100 posts. He said, Mazi, you see, today I've been going through Facebook to see where all these so-called market leaders. I've been waiting for them to announce that nobody should come to shop market tomorrow. That tomorrow will be locked down because our leader Mazi Nandekano will be appearing in zoo court. But I have never heard something since today. But if to come up for PVC, they will give order that nobody should come to shop or come to market. They should go and look for their PVC or get PVC. But now, time for them to show they are real Biafrans. They don't want to do that kind of thing. None of the market leaders is giving order to all the market, all the people that is selling in their market on everywhere to start home tomorrow. That tomorrow that our leader of indigenous people of Biafra will be appearing in zoo courts. You see all these people, they know what they are doing. Now they will not give such order for every marketer to stay at home. That tomorrow is our leader's court case, that they should stay at home. But all alone, anything concerning zoo and the urban get destroy their family and their future and their life. If they will be showing model on how we market leaders. Mazi, you see all these people. Now, this thing that is happening in Cross River. You know, some people will be thinking, it's only Igbo people they are killing. Or it's only happening in Imo State. It's only happening in Olo. It will not come to my side. That's why our leader said they will come, they will kill us, and we'll kill them. So everybody should remain resolute. That's my advice. Mazi.
There were. Thank you. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on Signal.
My name is Israel, and I'm calling from the Holy. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. That people to tap their mouth with us, especially in the diaspora, all that is needed to ensure we restore from your lecture this evening, a very big something that so many of us understand in this part of the world. One of the things that them that I've learned from our leader, like we normally said, we are not afraid. Secondly, that honor and dignity. unbribable and being unshakable. That's when some of his lectures they would stop. These are the things that are people. You should be visionary.
Mazi, are you using earphone?
I'm not making use of ear.
Please put your mouth on there. I don't know. Maybe it's
okay.
Network. Go on.
Is it better now?
It's better, highly better now. Yes, go on.
Okay. So there's something that our people need to learn in case they may not be in the know. One thing they should know is the fact that trading your freedom for whatever it may be, I don't see how sensible that is. I don't understand how educated some of us and sensible they claim to be. And not like they don't even want the freedom or as per se. But to do the needful things in order to get it is the problem. Because like I remember back then when I was in my year 3 or year 2 in the school here in the zoo, I overheard a lecturer. They were discussing it in the office. That should be around 2017 or thereabout. He said, he spoke in Igbo. Now, that's talking about IPOB, the activities. That was the day that they went for a protest at Head Bridge. Say, so have you seen the kind of mentality people have? These are the things we need to change. But I so much thank God for the IPOB family worldwide. We are the only people that understand what the caliphate and Fulani run Nigeria holds for us. Like I personally, I have come to realize that I don't have a future here. Like I do say, agreement precedes unity. You don't force things on me and expect it to work. How can two work together when there is no agreement? Even the Holy Bible says it in Amos chapter 3, verse 3. So this is a very simple thing. Target IPOB terrorists, this and that, these are just, they are just wasting their time. It's just a cloak to legitimize their atrocities and all that they are doing in our land. So the earlier they understand it, that this is 21st century, that they should do the needful, allow for a referendum for people to decide where they want to belong. And at times it do even give me thought. Why do we still have United Nations, African Union, and all other international organizations who back up this very law? For instance, in the United Nations, that of Article 2007 Charter on Indigenous People, Article 3. Why do we have such law if they cannot implement it? I don't understand. Is it because of the conflicting interests of superpowers and all that? Will it now override that upon which United Nations was established? My able leader, Mazi Jonathan, I'm just even getting angry at times when I remember all this. But all the same, I encourage each and every one of us. The message I want to drop for our people this evening remains: let us be united in this struggle. It is not a sin for seeking for what belongs to you, seeking for freedom. And to the men of God, you don't even have anything to preach. You have nothing to preach if you cannot talk about freedom. Because it is the same freedom you tell people about spiritual freedom, while what is happening before, even Christ, why did he come? Is it not to set sinners free? So this also has to do with physical freedom. If you are not free physically to choose the things you do, then how do you think you are even free in the other way? So, Mazi Jonathan, thank you so much. Our people, please remain vigilant and remain focused. God bless Biafra.
Sorry, I off my phone, microphone, and I was speaking. There is something we should understand about international laws, rights, and all these. They are there. It's just like, for example, a tree, a mango tree that has ripe mangoes on the tree. You understand? Now, people are passing. The mango, the ripe mango is up there. You can see somebody can use a hook, nguru, and try, make effort. It is for you to make efforts. You understand? You don't wait for that mango to come to your house. Just just fall and come to the house. No. Some person can, some people can climb the mango tree in order to pluck the mango. So it's an effort. If you are there waiting for the international law to just fall down and they will call you and say, come and take your freedom, you will stay there forever. This world, as I say, is a world of exploitation. It's only when your eyes are open, when you remove ignorance, now you start understanding many things. You now know you are right. Do you understand? You now understand what your right is, and you clamor for your right. Clamoring in different levels. It can be in different levels. That is the reality. But when you are there, you don't know, you are ignorant, you don't even know, Look at how they are this. Why in the Gulf of Mexico, for example, they are drilling oil, but they never, you see, during the Obama time, one spillage there. Hey, Shell and the companies there, they pay through their nose. But in Nigeria, the reverse is the case. Everywhere is polluted. Why? It is not that they don't know that it is wrong. They know, but who will implement it? You don't expect them that are getting through the quagmire that they are causing to come and implement it. It is for the people that are suffering it should rise up. If maybe you people, 2 or 3 people rise up, and after all they are looking for is to get money. Hey, give us money, pay us this year, give us money for the whole year, kick cow for us. Shell will be more happy. They will pay you some crumb and buy 100 cows for you. So yeah, take. And they will continue exploiting. It is for the exploited to rise up by all means. How long does it take ANC to fight and get their freedom? It took many decades. Does it mean that the world didn't know that apartheid is a bad thing? Open racism is a bad thing? They knew. But they want people to, if your freedom is really, you want it. That is, if your freedom is precious for you, you have to make sacrifices. You have to continue being consistent. They will come through, okay, let us negotiate and be in a political, oh yeah, come and join us and be subjugating your fellow blacks. If you didn't agree, another person didn't agree, you continue fighting. Now they know that it is important. They will throw everything for you. They will come and kill you. If you are still really resilient, a time will come, they'll say, oh boy, it is time to hands up. Our leader used to say this, that had it been the Biafra Revolutionary War, had it been stay another 6 months, and it's true that the tide would have changed. There are many countries that we are lining up in order to openly, powerful countries, to recognize Biafra and to change the tide against Nigeria. That look, this thing, leave this thing, these people, it's okay, Nigeria is okay, your game is over. But lo and behold, our people, not that I'm not praising, I'm against what they did, no. But lo and behold, 2.5 years, everybody fell off. The same Igbo politicians, Igbo so-called elites, people that people that knows what we see, what we cannot see in while climbing Iroko tree. They are the same people pressurizing Ojukwu in order to surrender. And the whole world say, oh boy, these people, they are not serious. Oh. They are not serious. I beg. They are enjoying the exploitation. Let them continue. Let them continue being exploited. And we are suffering till today. I didn't mean we maybe a little, our people waited a little longer. It doesn't matter. Maybe even somebody like me, maybe I would not be born. Maybe they will kill my father. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Maybe many of us wouldn't have been born. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as people are free. That is what matters most. So freedom is costly. All these international laws, I don't expect them to come and give it to you in a platter of gold. Okay, take it because you are Biafra. Others fought for it. Others, they lost many lives. And they will continue being resilient. That is the reality. I have callers that are waiting. I don't know who is their first caller. Let me see. Let me see. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. You have been there since 12 minutes.
Good evening to you, Mazi, Jonathan. Good evening, Mazi.
There we welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I greet you, my people. Good evening to you all. May the blessing of Chukwu Kikabiam continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo. Mazi, you see, I want to use some instance before we say whatever I really want to talk. You see, Nigeria, Zoological Republic, is an evil country. And this man from Iguacha, instead of Wike, I called him Wike. He made a statement. He said that people talk that he's mad. People say that he's mad, and Nigeria is a mad country. So Nigeria needs mad person to rule the Nigeria. What is my point on this? The zoo is a useless country that doesn't feel good or plan for their future leaders as youth. The reason why I'm using this as example is because the youth in the zoo also, they are stupid and useless. They don't use their tongue to count their teeth. They are easily misled by the so-called politicians. But I want to tell everyone listening to my voice that all the politicians in the zoo, they are dissenting, both Fulani, both Hausa, both to the one that comes from our land, both the one that comes from Yoruba. They are all the same. They commit the same sin. And they knew that this is bad. And we all are doing what? We all are doing it just because they are benefiting from it. That is the reason why you see these people, when they see evil, they condone that evil. Then when that evil return the torchlight to their domot, you will see them lamenting. I will talk. If this one not happen, I will tell the whole world, as if the whole world don't even know this. So many people that call themselves leader in the zoo, they have used this statement. And that statement signifies a particular thing. The only country in the world that their president died and they seal it, all the whole elite, they continue to condone this evil. And this evil is germinating, looking for every one of them. That is the reason why if you are jumping up, you are hoping for anybody to amend the zoo so that you will get a good life. You are misleading yourself because you will not get it. The foundation is very, very wrong. The indigenous people of Biafra is telling all of you the simple truth. What is coming out from this hallowed platform for so many years now is an excellent truth that you can never get anywhere. And that is the reason why the evil journalist foundation house called BBC are not happy with IPOB. But we are telling them that there is time for everything under the sun. There is a time when this BBC is all over watching evil happening. They don't even know that the civilization will make it possible for even people to report from their own house. Because that's the only thing that is disturbing the whole world now. People are giving reports from their own, both to the truth one and the false. Once something happens, somebody will take the coverage and send it out. So my message to every one of you that is jumping up, your PVC can never help you. What will help you is the right demand. And what is that right demand? Referendum, roundtable discussion that will lead you as a tribe to demand what you want. But if you continue to follow these people, you are going to enter that pit, because the zoo leaders are like blind people. They have eyes, but they are not seeing. But not that they don't know, they knew all these things. They are benefiting. That is the reason why they continue to close their eyes to get what they want, and you are following them. We continue to demand for the release of our innocent leader, Mazi Nnamdi, and a man that Chukwu Abiyama ordained in this particular generation, for him to tell the whole world the truth, and is doing it perfectly. But the wicked ones are ganging up against him. They are holding him. They gang up against him, both the ones that come from our land. We continue to demand for the release of that man. He's an innocent man, and we can never relent. And all of our brothers and sisters, which they go and kidnap from different parts of our land, just like yesterday and today, they are in Cross River killing our people, raping our sisters. Today, I'm talking to you. People that comes from that place can testify this. The sole Zoological Republic Army that has power to intimidate only innocent people, when they see the people, the real terrorists that is killing and snatching people's life out of them, you will see them running away, shouting, making a video. But when it comes to the civilians, you will see them showcasing the talent of intimidation, which they call soldiers' work. Today, they kill our people in Cross River. They rape our sisters over there. Tell me, why must a soldier raise down an innocent man's house, at the same time you kill anybody you see there as a man and rape anybody you see there as a woman? Is it not a crime? It's a cause. That kind of army can never succeed in any good war. When you see real enemy, the real enemy will bring you down. That's the reason why the zoo is full of destruction. The zoo can never survive what they have done to themselves. So I'm using this opportunity to encourage all of our brothers and sisters, IPOB members. You don't need to give up. You don't need to backslide. Call upon your strength once again. May the strength of Chukwu continue to be with every one of you, because this mission is ordained. That is the reason why our leader Mazi Nnamdi refused to betray you. So why are you betraying him? Why are you refusing to listen to that voice? Mazi, the blessing of Chukwu be with you. Thank you so much.
There, well, remain blessed too. Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
One name worker, I can hear you, Jonathan. Calling from Morocco. All hail IPOB.
Almost hail Biafra.
Biafra. All hail Biafra. Mazi, you know why I'm very happy for this your program today. You are talking about the one. You see, I've been go through the 1962 Peace coup and the Gowon coup. Believe me, both are very accord. Honestly speaking, if they are telling Gowon that what is happening on today, it will happen, he will not believe it. If see him as he's moving very sharp, as a valiente, good guy, he's going, he want to bring national soldiers to the Nigeria, so that Nigeria will be one. My dear brother, I see that man, and I know that what is going on today is not it's not absolute death, because he feels that he can even cheat Igbos, but at last this thing now is backfiring on him. So Igbo president or no Igbo president, My brothers and sisters, go just a peacekeeping, ordinary Sierra Leone or Liberia. Have you seen any Igbo lieutenant to go to keep for peacekeeping? No. Talk less of who give our code. My dear brother, I want to tell people, if you need freedom, you must fearless. Don't fear nobody. Break the door anyhow you go. That is the freedom. You can never be fearing somebody say that you are looking for freedom. No way. That is your freedom. My brother, keep it on. Jonathan Chinedu. We are here. Tomorrow is a D-Day again because we will not take it lightly because of, look, I did not go school, but I know what it means by taking somebody extradition to the democracy country. They are going to head the election in some weeks to come or months to come. Our brother must come out from that place with immediate effect before anything else. That is it. Keep it on, Mazi, Jonathan. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
Yes, Mazi, Jonathan, I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, Mazi. Thank you. Mazi, good evening from here. My name is Judo Capo. Judo Capo is from Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. Anioma is in Biafra land. And Anioma people, all the way from Igbakiri, we are 100% Igbo to the core. And we are Biafrans. Mazi, I so much appreciate your wonderful teaching every day that you come on Radio Biafra. We learn new things. In fact, may Chukwu Abiyama continue to give you the wisdom, the knowledge that you are imparting in us, that you are giving us every day. We are learning from your teaching. May Chukwu Abiyama bless you. Biafrans around the world. You see one thing about that zoo called Nigeria. I think the Christians in that zoo, they are the foolish ones that the Bible says, young foolish Galatians who have bewitched you. Only in the zoo, Hausa Fulani are killing the Christians, shooting them in the church. But the pastors today, they are telling you, if you don't have PVC, don't come to church. You see, the Bible says, foolish Galatians who have bewitched the Nigerian Christians, especially the ones in the south. Instead of you people to rise up and say we will not vote until we get a referendum. Because our life is no longer served in the zoo. They are telling people to go and get PVC. When they are killing people in a war. The other day they killed people in the other church in Anambra State. The other day they are killing people in their farms. We are no longer serving Biafra land. Instead of all the bishops to rise up and write to United Nations, write to EU, write to the Pope, rise up and say we want a referendum. We don't want to be with this Hausa Fulani no more. We don't want any election. All we want is referendum, freedom. Every day, Hausa Fulani is trooping into the land, into our land and our villages. This man of God are telling people, if you don't get your PVC, you will not come to church. The church that the Hausa Fulani are marching, they are coming to your churches to kill you people. Because you people are praying to the God of Israel to guide you people. Why the Israel people are not praying to their God? They are busy manufacturing weapons to protect them. and your poor generation. Why the ones in the zoo are speaking in tongue and calling the God of Israel? And the Israel themselves, they are not calling their God. They are using what God gave them to protect themselves. And yet you are telling somebody, if you don't get PVC, don't come to church. Let me live the life of that protocol, because if I continue to talk of what is going on in that zoo, my high blood pressure will go up. I begin to see that, yet the Bible they are reading in that zoo, they are reading it upside down. Because there's nowhere that says in the Bible that God will come down from heaven to put sense in your head. Where God already made you a human being. No wonder our leaders say, for you to be a human being, you must have the ability to reason. That's what makes you a human being. For the one the Christians we have in the zoo, the bishop we have in the zoo, the pastors, they don't know what they are doing. Rather, they are governmental politics. Go and get your PVC before you come to church. How about all this? We are going to march to United Nations and let the world know what we are going through. That we are being killed in our worship places. We don't want the zoo anymore. All what we want is division, separation. Biafra, go your own way. Oduduwa, go your own way. That's what we want. And now what? Stay your own. Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, take your Nigeria and go. All what we want is referendum. And that is what we will get. In the name of Chukwokike Abiyama Sinem, I pray. He said, thank you, Mazi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. I have some people that are calling. Let me accord them. Before I close. Remember, tomorrow will be our leaders' court appearance in Abuja. Biafra land should be under lock and keys. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan. My name is Simon. I'm calling from Ameria, Spain. Can you hear me?
The whole world is hearing you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, good night, good morning, no matter your time zone, anywhere you are residing, may Chukwokika Abiyama bless and protect and guide every one of you. He say, may he protect our able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he may be, any evil plan the enemy has against him, may he fail. May those who wish him bad, bad follow them. May those who wish him good, good follow them. May those and those who cause him cause, he say, Biafra must be restored. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Well done, my brother, for your wonderful topic this evening. But we must continue. Maz, I don't know, because these zoo people, anytime it's time for our leader to go to court, you see them playing, acting. I don't know if you have ever heard that this aeroplane turner.
Yes. He tendered his resignation.
He tendered his resignation and was replaced by
one Yoruba man, Oluwan something.
So, what is going on? The aeroplane turner, the Alekale, as our leader call him. What is going on? We must pay very, very attention to these people and know what these people is up to. As this is what I want to say, because the zoo, we must follow them. We must be far, far, far higher than them. We don't care what they are playing, but what we want for them to release our leader. We are not begging him. Even say, sometimes I even question, our leader want to come out. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ready to come out. It's not here ready. When he want to be out, he'll be out. Mazi Mechuko Kike Abiyama protect and guide you. Protect everything we are doing. Biafra must be restored. We have nowhere to go. We have no back to fall in. So we must forge ahead. Somebody was here, with me last 2 weeks, and he came from Nigeria. He said, "How long can you continue doing like this? Let's forget about this. Let's go and do this, do that, do that." I said, "Man, I told you."
That is the problem. That is, Mazi, that is the problem with our people. Inconsistency.
I don't care.
Jack of all trade, but masters none. They don't know that a rolling stone gathers no more moss. You do, it's just like what I said. The war, had it been they kept on for another few months, the things would have changed.
Our leader have said something about this.
Of course, several times. And it's true. It's not only him. Even other observers, they said they were waiting. Had it been Biafrans were able to hold on. I used to shout it here. I said, South Sudan fought for 39 good years, 2 big wars. It's not a small war. Big with the real Janjaweed. 39 good years. And they kept moving. And our own, I met a small time now. You see people even in IPOB saying, nah, Kai Metopitobi, we go it like this, Kai. Let us stop this one first. If we come from there, see people, they think that they know. They are ignorant. I'm telling you honestly.
Nigeria about flight. I appreciate him because I don't go back. In this process. Na this struggle. Now before my party, before our party. No matter one day we are not going back. Election. But the problem I have with anybody, for you to come and push forward in what we are doing, or somebody to tell me now to stop what we are doing, so we should pay attention. This Alikali, we should pay attention what is going on. These people can play us. You remember anytime our leader want to go to court, they got for one so their name, but we are watching them closely. But you bless every one of you. Well done for your wonderful topic this evening.
Yeah,
where is that our brother? I haven't seen that our brother for long. That Aganeku. Somebody, I haven't seen him for long. But you go protect and guide every one of you. All he will have sign off from here.
There's something white people hate. Even the world order. They hate people that are inconsistent. They take you that you're a joke. Simple joke. If something is precious for you, you cling on. Even if you are dying, you cling on. They are watching. But once, our people, like this, leave go to politics in Nigeria, they disappoint. I'll be asking back. The world order will be watching you and say you simply a joke. They will support people that have been consistent in their quest for conquering the Fulani Caliphate. Since over 200 years, they have been trying to, they had one motive, one focus. It doesn't matter every angle they are using, that is their focus. Eliminating, it's just chessboard. They use you after they eliminate, after they do, until they come to this point. Enlightened people, they love this. That's why it seems that they are supporting this caliphate, because they saw them as consistent set of people. You now, if you manage to be a Tata, politics be a now. You think of now if this person enter, I will get contract. This is my company. It will make it grow. I will just apply for contracts, and I will get money. That is only what matters for you. And you jettison the diamond in your hand, just going for a wood, ordinary clay. Oro. Caller on Signal, you'll be the last caller, please. Welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, my brother, I'm hearing you.
There we go.
Good evening. Thank you for this topic and thank you for the service to our motherland. This is Ifan Chukwumada Abuchi calling you from the Kingdom of the Netherlands. What I want to say, our people, our main target now, our prayer now, is that our leader will get unconditional release tomorrow, and they give us our date for our referendum. And if our leader doesn't come out tomorrow, let nobody fret, let nobody slack, because this it's now. A lot of things are happening to show that our leader is a prophet. He has told a lot of people, he has told us that he will not disappoint us, that some of us will be the ones that will disappoint him. Now, I hope that this political wind that is blowing will not touch IPOB family members, because we are known for our consistency. And then what we are saying is that Fulani government, the British stooges, and the British themselves will do well for themselves and humanity to release our leader tomorrow unconditionally and set a date for our referendum. Because anybody who is depending and relying and hoping for any miracle that will bring one person or the other to, make Nigeria livable, that person may come. If it is Atiku, he will come to consolidate what Buhari has resolved the last 8 years. And if they manage by British machination to put our brother by their what will happen is that they will put your brother there for how long they will need him. And like our leader have always said, that this age, these Biafrans in IPOB, they are called and they are chosen. So let nobody be afraid that political wind will carry IPOB. It will not carry IPOB. Rather, it will carry the OES men that will just listen to IPOB. Maybe they're not committed, even if they put one dime here and there, but they're not grounded in what we are doing. IPOB family members are rock. Our leader is the central rock. Is not shaken. That somebody said he doesn't want to come. He wants to come out, but he doesn't want to come out from bribery. He wants to come out with the substance that made him go in there. And then the last but not the least is the clergymen, the churches in Nigeria. What is happening? 3 priests kidnapped within 1 week, even less than 1 week. 2 of them killed, Catholic priests. And what is Rome saying? What is the Vatican saying? That will tell you that anybody who doesn't tell you to arm yourself and defend yourself is deceiving you. Because in Zamfara, the government is telling them to arm themselves and defend themselves. And the army is telling them that the governor has no right to tell the citizens to defend themselves. But the Fulani terrorists have the citizens. That's Nigeria for you. Biafra stand strong, and our help is in the name of Chukwuka Biama, and he will make a name for himself sooner than later. God bless Biafra. Thank you, my brother. Good night.
Well, God bless Biafra. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, I just pick you, please. I give you 3 minutes, please, to make your point. Caller on WhatsApp, go on, please. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, good evening, sir.
There we
From here, Mozambique. Mazi Obilo.
There we
For Mark. Mazi, I want to go sharp because even as some people, our people are not there also some bubble. That's why I'm also I call settlement rapid. Also. Ha hụ onye Igbo ha chụwala ya ka ị gị hụ na ọ ga-enweta settlement settle ngwa ngwa. Maazị
etinye n'aka n'akpa for nothing.
I settlement bụ mọpụta tige because ọ kpatara ji na-adịsị ka enweghị ihe awụ na Nigeria wetara mmiri mana nwanne lee obodo anyị n'ime na emere ha their own independence ya ndị ebe anyị n'ebe a mere sit at home bụ ndị ike Igbo n'ebe a ncha sit at home bụsoro ndị obodo nwere ya rie ṅụọ 16 years ha lụghị ọgụ here for 7 years independence ha here nwanne mana bịara ebe ka asị ha mee ihe ha ajị mana nsogbu adịrị sometimes ihe anyị na-eme bụ na anyị na ndị onwe anyị bụ ndị Igbo mgbe ụfọdụ amlecha ghara na nne ahụ maka ọwụdata na ihe bụ na ọwụ anyị ga-eme ka anyị ga-eme eke mana bụkọ na ọka anyị gba ọsọ obodo ụlọ 16 years nwanne nọ 16 years mana bịa na-ahazi obodo ha tochidere ha mma anyị bịa rilasọ nwanne gị ga-eji akwụ n'obodo ndị obodo tv gị n'ime gị ịghọta gị ji akwụla onwe gị na Naịjirịa ọhịa emega n'obodo na mana ọ obodo ụlọ 16 years abịakwa na ka alụ ọgụ ka akụwasịa ka eme everything sometimes ọ jinjas ndị ọzọ na-ejinja ndị ọzọ kpatara ndị ụfọdụ ji na-ekwe ha ọnụ like nwa jinjiri ụbọchị akwụkwọ sọmbọdụ kwanụ ihu onye kọdịnata na-asị m wee kwuo ihe niile ndị ekpuo gbogo ego uche gị pụzi gị ewụsị nata iwe onye iberibe aga m egahazie n'ihe advance ihe mbere na bụ ihe awalida kwuru patient na awụ ya wụ the main thing mmadụ ga-enwe na ndụ inweghara patient ahụ atụ na nwoke nọ n'ụlọ onye nọ n'ụlọ nchịka mgbe chichi agha agapụtasị ma ọchịchị echigbuola ya awalida mana ihe onye ga-agabiga n'ihe awalida gịda pụta na akpọpụtara awalida na-apụta egide ha echile tikpuo n'ime awapụta etinye ka ọ nọrọ roundabout na Abuja ọgịda gara agara ọgịda emeriti mgbe ọrịla mma asị onye emefuru ochichi na-eche ọdịbedị mma ọ ka mana onye isi anyị nọrọ ọnụrụ 2 years ọnụrụ 3 years ma o ji freedom pụta ji Biafra pụta nwanne izi ihe siri ka ọ bụ for me ọ dịghị m ọsịsọ dị asọ na mana abụghị m na Biafra ga-abịa na under me mana ọ dị ekpere na ọ ga ndị ebe wepụta Nnamdị awapụta leader wepụta Nnamdị awalida wepụta awalida na by force echi ilekwe ha bịa gbuo na aside mgbe ahụ ọdịbedị mma ya nwere emefu ochichi na-eche ọdịbedị mma nwanne arị ụmụnne nwee ndidi ihe ndị ụka dị oyi ọwụrụ na ọwụrụ kwụtụrụ ihe ya ebere na awalida ga-enye anyị Biafra nwe onye ọzọ ga-enye anyị Biafra na ọdụ awalida under awalida Biafra will come ọ na-ebedịkwa ga aka nka mana asasị nwere ihe ọ chọga ọ ga-adịkwa happy mụ onwe m ga-adịkwa happy ọwụ ihe mbelefere mana everybody nwee patient ihe ndị ọkụ ga-adị oyi agbarachi chichichi ụmụ ya ha were nwe patient na ọ ga-adị mma ọ dịghị ka ọ dị ọ ga-adị mma biko ụmụ Biafra nwee patient ka anyị na-aga na ije abịa ije nwe ebe n'ukwu ugiri chi agịdala nwa ọgịda ada nwa mbadachikwa na arịtakwa n'ala ọhịa m na-arụ ụmụ Biafra nwee ndị Chineke ga-emere ihe o ji wuru chi ewepụtara ha na awalida echi ile kwesịrị eji nchenji onye echenjiri na ka nwee ike eme ngịrị ka ya chi na onye ka mmadụ ihe ọ na-eme ka onwe ike echilekwa ya biko si na ka anyị echenji ka stọdịtin ka ya stọdịtin mana ahụrụ m na ebe ihe na-aga a ga-edeme onye isi anyị ka mara onye ga-ewi n'elekshọn na Naịjirịa prezident onye mbelefere mana uche mana Uduchechukwu ihe ụlọ ha chere ha mee Chineke eme onye isi anyị ụlọ agbaga ha na ọgbaga ha na mere ọgbaga ha na ikuku ọgbaga ha agbagara ha Chineke ga-edifendị onye isi ọ ga-awụ ụtọ ga-enye Biafra na ha Chukwuka Abịama maazị Chineke hụrụ na Chineke gozi onye ọbịa na ha Chukwuka Abịama ise maazị Obi ihe Mozambique.
Ndewo. Thank you very much. That's the thing. We encourage ourselves. We should not be in a hurry. Just like what our brother said, is a fact. The reason why they took us for granted is we are very quick to settle for nothing. It doesn't matter whether it is your right. It doesn't matter anything. You put hand inside pocket. And they saw it. You say, oh, these people, they are a very ignorant set of people, and that's it. So what we are training ourselves is resiliency, to be resilient. You understand? That is what our leader have been. He took it as a duty right from the beginning of his broadcast in this hallowed platform to teach us hammer on being consistent. He say, even if fall, let others continue. Even if you listen to his old broadcasts, you will understand. It's not about him. It's not about you. It's not about me, but about our collectivity, about Biafra. Even if you remember one person, let them continue. Don't look back. Don't stop. That is the legacy he has put in us. So for some of our people to come and start their normal Igbo thing. Now this Biafra, Meya. Now it seems you know the favor us now. No result now. Now politics, Nigerian election. You know, do you remember when our leader used to talk about mercantile mentality? He hammered this mercantile mentality for many years. He have been broadcasting. You know, people don't understand what mercantile mentality means. Anything you equate it to what you are going to get now. Because you gotta go to Buka moto, you know, you go to 1 million now. You go to moto 1 million a Buka now. One person be now before you name na irete na go do mother be a buru siko buru hancha 2.5. And immediately now you went now 1.5 on top. Without wasting time, instead of selling it little by little. Okay, wait, okay. So we brought it into our life. This mentality become part of us. Everything we equate it to what you are going to get now. If Thomas Madison and all the heroes of American Revolution, had it been they were thinking of how to gain everything now, George Washington them, America couldn't have been free or what it is today. These people, they were selfless people, just like our leader Mazi. Let us, imitate him, because he's our role model in this struggle. They brought money, say, what is money? Money, you make money and become a guy, after you die and that one, you're gone. You're gone forever. No legacy. Instead, it's better you put up a legacy that you will be remembered for. A legacy of consistency. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came in, he brought this legacy of consistency in what we are doing. Our collective interest. Do not add a number. Do not be discouraged. It doesn't matter the hardship. He said something sometime. He said a time will come. It is no more your power that you are using. It is no more your physical power. Because you see that there is no more chance. Nothing. No way. Everywhere is blocked. What you will use that time is what? Your mental strength. You go back to your mental strength. Do you understand? You go back to your mental strength. That is what matters. So that you continue, because if you look at your power reaches nowhere. You cannot do it with your power again. Now you go, that is mental toughness. Be mentally tough. That is how South Sudan got their independence. Do you understand? Do you think fighting for 39 years is a piece of cake? No way. 2 wars, so not 1 war. Two. 2 wars. And look at our so-called elders. Remember when this agitation IPOB was coming new? Clamoring for Biafra. Do you want another war? You want war? Do you see? People that are mentally weak. That is it. How can you achieve anything? How can you achieve anything? That's why you see some people, they will, I am confused though. What are we doing? Wow, this thing is taking much time. No, that is a process because we miss it at the first time. Only 2.5 years and everything, 30 months of fighting, of which our people, they tried. Because, sometimes every time we contextualize. Oh, now if it is you that time, we like to, make a comparison to contextualize. Oh, Azikiwe, when he fell, do you see the condition that, why should he fail? Why? Why not continue? That is the reality. It doesn't matter the situation. You continue. You continue. And you get victory. Victory becomes yours. The people watching, they will see that, look, this thing is so important to you. That the thing is so important to you. Because anything they throw at you, you simply continue moving. They brought Igbo presidency. You say, no, it's not what I want to. What I want is a referendum for Biafra. They brought this. You say, no, this is not what I want. What I want, the same thing. And they will see that really these guys are serious. So let us assist them. But when you go, one distraction will come. You say, you think people are not watching? They will look at you as you are not serious. Even they will help the enemies to slaughter you more because you don't merit no pity. Because you are not serious. You don't know what you want. One leg in Nigeria. Okay, let us do it, Nigeria. Let us do it. No. That is not the situation. We should learn from Mazi Namdekano, who is suffering for you and I. If he's a selfish person, he would have come out. He will negotiate and start telling you Biafra de no be, like others. Or was he saying, nah, not him can get Biafra. Any person that can get Biafra, let him go. He knows any place politics and I will put him out. I can mobilize people. Any contract, go. That is the only thing. Till when? How long will he live in this world? And after, what happens? Others will continue. We should never equate everything with money, financial gain. No. That is for people that are not enlightened. That is for subhumans. Because when you equate everything for your financial gain, that means you are still at the medieval period of selfishness. Do you understand? It is a high time for us to continue. Tomorrow, our leader will be in court. We shall do the needful. Biafra land should be on lockdown. Biafra land should be on lockdown, total lockdown, as usual. In order to drive, when you are doing this, you are sending a message. We are sending a message of solidarity that we are with our leader. Do you understand? Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
The land of the rising sun is a home of the Biafrans. The far of the distant land is a promised land, a blessed land of the true Biafra. Ebeka bonusi Biafra, Ebeka bonusi Biafra, Kaimara, Biafra, Kanebozo Kadiri, Kaimara, Biafra, Kanebozo Kadiri, Biafra, Kadiri, Zombe, Wabuki, Anijala, Namama.
Who truly needs freedom for your sake and for the sake of your future generations. You must defy all odds. Make your way to the land.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Alu province of Biafra land. And today we are on an interactive session with Mazi Chinas and Woru. Our lines are now open, but please, in such situations,